Yahoo!
I'm sitting. I forgot. And I have teeth. Why? That's nose. That's sit. There we go. Did I type an at? Did I type an at sign? Hello, I love teeth. I also love teeth, but I don't mean to trigger them accidentally. Teeth should be on purpose. Do robots brush their teeth? I have the best teeth. Every day I go to the dentist, and every day, I mean once every 6 months, I go to the dentist and they say your teeth are so good and I like having you in the schedule because you're an easy appointment, and I say, hell yeah, I'm getting an A+ in tooth. Every day I'm going to the dentist. Every day I'm brushing my teeth. I love Neopets, and we're playing Neopets. Hello, everybody. I hope you were ready. It is Wednesday. I hope you were ready. I've been advertised gel. Is Twitch ads trying to sell you gel? You don't need that. There are some gels you need in life. For perhaps a jelly for a peanuts butter jelly sandwich. What are gels? Is toothpaste a gel? It's a paste. It's not a gel, it's a paste. There's lots of kind of ED gel. Eating disorder gel? Is it gel you eat instead of food? Yeah, paste is right in the name. Don't get that one. No! That's a thing you don't want. The other ED. Erectile dysfunction, that's the other ED. I'm like, there's a lot of words that start with E and a lot of words that start with D. Why do they make a gel for that? I thought they made pills for that. I guess Twitch has a demographic, maybe? I don't ever see ads anymore. I simply have ad block everywhere. Ify is the best gel. That's the kind of gel you can buy that it's a placebo. It doesn't do anything. Pit Pat, what? You can't. You can't. No, there's no room for you here. Go back down. Ma'am, please. Oh, you're soft. Hold on, she's being soft. Hi, can you leave? Hi, can you please leave? No. Ma'am. You can't. She really wants to be in my lap. There's no room for her in my lap. She jumped up on exclusively the arm of my chair while my elbow was covering half of the arm of the chair. So she's just fine. Come on. Come on. Go sit. The problem is that she doesn't just want to sit. She's gonna stand and need you to do this. She's in my lap. I hope you're happy. She's in my lap and she's just headbutting me and standing and flipping her tail everywhere and being so cute. I know you want pets. If you would just settle down, you can sit and sleep if you would like. But I can't. I have to play the game. I have to play Neopets. I have to play with my virtual pets. I can't do this I can't play with my real pets. We're playing digital pets today. No, stop. You're too cute. You're not allowed. I'm gonna pick you up and spin you like a bansel. I'm gonna pick you up and make you do flips and shit. I don't know how to do that. I've never made... Pip-Pat can't do flips. Harvey puts up with whatever. I could, like, throw him. I have thrown him. You can just throw him on the couch and he loves it. Pip-Pat's more particular about how she is handled. But she loves to be jumping in my lap. I hope you are happy. At this point, the game ought to be called Paleo Pets. They got dinosaurs in it. The forbidden PBJ. Don't eat a PBJ with ED gel, I think. That's probably not recommended. Anyway, one hand is petting Pit Pat, other hand is on the mouse. Hello, welcome in Kai, welcome in Uncle Punch, welcome in Index, welcome in Tint, welcome in Weaver, welcome in Valentine the super cool, welcome in Fear Luna, thank you for the raid. I know you ran, so you probably don't hear this, but I hope you had a great stream, and I hope you had a good time, and I hope everybody clicked that link and followed Fear Luna on twitch.tv, because it's wonderful. It's a wonderful stream you can go to and watch. Welcome in Jim, welcome in Furious Fixation, welcome in Alice, welcome in Octo, welcome in Morally Panicked. I hope you are all extremely Wednesday. No, Pip-Pat, you can't go on my keyboard. Stop. If you don't want to be in my lap, you can go back down, but you can't be on the desk. Yeah, I know you want pets. I really need to brush Pit Pat. I just brushed a fist-sized full ball of fur off of Harvey last night. And keep in mind, my cats are not long hair cats. They're short hair cats. They're American short hairs. So I guess it is shedding season or something. It was so much fur off of him, and Pit Pat has even stop. You can't go up there. You want to get down? You can get down. You can get down or you can sit, but you can't go up. Damn. It's shedding season. Have fun, but yeah, Pit Pat desperately needs. In fact, do I have your brush here? No, no going up. No going up. I don't have your brush here. I have the little scissors for trimming your nails, but I don't have your brush. Pam, will you sit? No. She's just rubbing her whole face on everything. Will you sit? You've already somehow, just by me petting you, we've already gotten hair all over my desk, all over my keyboard, all over my mouse. Are you satisfied? Did you stop being cute? Did you accomplish what you've come for? You can't go on my desk. I want to play Neopets. The problem with her being in my lap like this and standing instead of laying down is I can't really do anything on the keyboard, so we can't play Neopets if she's like this. It's been sitting on your mouse hand while you play gaming? That's not where cats go. Cats go literally everywhere else in the house except not on your hand when you're gaming. Can you sit? Will you sit, please? I will give you $5 if you sit. No, don't lick my arm, please. We're done. We're done. She doesn't understand English. Are you late for the end of the intro? You're right on time. You're right on time. Hi, pass. I'd like to wave to you, but it's just gonna make Pit Pat lick my arm because it puts it right in her face. I did it anyway, and she did lick my arm. Don't... I hope you're not thinking of biting. Try speaking French. I don't know how to say sit in French. I know bonjour. I know merci beaucoup. I know je suis. I know je m'appelle Marinette. And I don't know anything else. Baguette. Wazo. If I say that, it'll make you think there's a bird outside. She is sat. Just rotate Pit Pat. I would love to flip her around. And now Harvey is in the background. Doing meows. Oh, please, just, you can sit. It's allowed, you can sit down. You don't have to stand. Damn. Omelette du fromage. I think saying it to a cat would be like, assis. Pit Pat assis. My cats know, they know the word no and they know the word hey. They know what those mean when I say them to them. Even if I don't say them in any particular, okay, she is laying down. Hi, Harvey, can I help you? It's Wednesday for cats. It's Wednesday for cats today. We have to go to the game. We have to go to the game. Kiwi only knows his name. I don't even think my cats know their names. You want a Homestar Runner stream? Actually, can we take a quick detour to Homestar Runner? I think they updated a new tune today, right? For the 25th anniversary. But it was while I was at work. Yeah. Egg, 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 egg. Whoa. Why is that there? Did they update it? Of course. Yeah, we're gonna play a quick game of Where's the Egg? And then we're gonna go watch a Homestars Runner. You know about this? You sure? Do you know about this? We got the egg. Pipette, I can't tell if you're just adjusting yourself or doing the world's half-assiest one-paw kneading. Wow, woo wee woo wee woo wee 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 bee da boo doo boo ba bee doo boo doo 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 dee doo. Sputnik. Ba boo ba boo boo bee boo. Pip-Pat, you are giving me strange posture. HomestarRunners.com. Celebrating 25.coms.
I'm your worst RSS feed.
Thank you.
I'm your worst RSS feed. .com.
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 I'm your worst RSS feed.
This one doesn't say anything. It's the Poopst Smith. Is this guy you beat at poker back in the day? What was the name of that poker game?
.com.
I always forget. Poker Night. Yeah. I think I only know about it because of Ryu numbers. Because apparently there's at least a couple characters in there like who have a Ryu number, so if like characters don't share any other media with Ryu from Street Fighter, there's a good chance there's a connection through Poker Night.
.com. I'm a website.
I'm a website.
.com.
This is the whole experience. Ma'am, I need to trim your paws. They are hurting my leg a little bit.
.com. .com.
If anybody doesn't remember the good old days of the internet, it used to be you would just click things and then get rewarded for clicking it. Other websites wouldn't spend the time to put 1 million .coms on your screen every time you clicked a website. But Humpstar does it. Oh no, come back. Like how they made evil Ash Williams and Brock Sampson related in Poker's Night. Give me the new tune. 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 .com. This is what we had before YouTube. It's true. Tube. I used to just sit with the tab button held down so that it would find anything that could be clicked. This is me when I read out the twitch.tv websites that you can click to go follow people. You came here for Neopets? We're taking a quick detour.
Why are you just sitting there brokenrecording.com?
.com.
2025 Strongman, a 25th year.
Wait. Did they come out? Did this come out in 2000?
So shall receive one.com for each year passage on this widest of world webs.
World
That is
webs.
a whole mess of made-up books. Strongman, I voted on the play.
Yeah?
We can go back to the old days sometimes. Yeah. Back with the
Love the distractibility of these streams to make you feel seen. They make me feel like I'm going to websites.
Let's go back. Back where? To the clothes box? Back to a website.
Back to a website?
Let's go back to a website.
Yo.
Come on. Back to a website. Or you can log on to your favorite website.
I love that.
.com. Oh, now
Can I click these?
I was scrolling down to the local HTML.
Getting kinda nifty on the side.
Can I click them all?
But what do I see? A W times 3.
And a .com times 25.
You were never a Homestar kid? I was absolutely a Homestar child.
Come on, come on,
Come on.
back to the
Website.
Log on to your favorite website.
Click, please. I'm clicking it.
Not just the same for website.
Please.
On your phone, your phone, your phone, your phone. Phone, your phone, your phone, your
Website.
phone. Let me get that hit counter.
Yo.
Ooh, look at all those hits.
Edgar.
Sign that guest book.
Nobody's gonna sign my guest book.
Let me join your web ring.
Can you really trust these people?
Let me see that links page.
Hey man, can you link to my website?
Let me get that site map.
What is a site map?
What is a sitemap?
Nobody in the history of the internet ever clicked on the side map.
Website.
Come on, back to the website. You can log on to your favorite website. Oh, that website. Now we're scrolling.
Do you get to the end of the page?
Scrolling. Yeah, we're scrolling.
There used to be an end to the page. Back to website.egg.gov.
.egg? .gov?
.com.
.egg?
.com.
Can you get that?
I hate to say it, but that was a pretty good duet there, Homestar Runner. Pretty good.
Pretty
Thank you,
good.
man. I voted on the plane. So, does this mean our website's gonna have more frequent updates featuring our hilarious adventures?
What? No, not at all.
Cool. See you at Halloween then?
Yeah, maybe.
Are you funny?
Ow! What's
I love
up,
Homestar Runner.
Box?
I love Homestar Runner.
Mumble Tina.
Mumbletina. I love websites also. People should be clicking. People should be going to crouton.net. Glad they still update once every 2 years. Yeah, I'm...
HomestarRunner.com welcome speech. Take one.
Action.
Welcome to HomestarRunner.net. It's .com.
It's .com. Love of Homestar Runner. .com. Crouton.net. Making a Midgar. Welcome in. It's .com. I promise we are playing Neopets. .com. Remembered something cursed from middle school, like really cursed? Want to hear? No. I'm curse free and I would like to keep it that way.
HomestarRunner.net. That was 26, man.
That was 26,
How
man.
can you even imply that about sitemaps? They revolutionized the way people make websites. They're like the fundamental backbone of search engine optimization. Tens of
Are
thousands
they?
of UI and UX people are going to revolt against you just for saying that about sitemaps.
That's great, UI nerd. Just keep talking. Your struggling and jangling's giving me a pretty good foot rub here.
Jangling.
Maybe if you ever used a sitemap, your janky old website would get more visitors and traffic.
Did Nightbot not thwomp? Thank you, Nightbot. Back to grinding mats. Nikke, so you could upgrade Breddy and her beautiful belly. I don't know what any of that means. I'm guessing mats means materials, but you've lost me after that. We're playing Neopets today. There's no mats in Neopets. There's no grind in Neopets. I guess there's the Neopoint grind, but that doesn't exist anymore. Because if anybody knows anything about Neopets now, it's that you get 1,000,000. Breddy is a girl. I think Breddy is a carb that you use to make sandwiches. Which one can vote? Like 3 of them. Ectobatty turns 20 this October. This lad turns 20 this October. how old are you? Not as old, but still pretty old. Are they all starving? No. I take good care of my Neopets. They're all in the Neo Lodge, and not even in the Cockroach Towers. I put them in the mountain, mountain lodge. Can you get Pass a Neopet? I think Pass already has a Neopet, right? But also we can. I think I have room to create one Neopet, and maybe we can create a guy today. What I do have to do is I have to do my dailies. You have a few. I gotta do my dailies. They let you have so many fucking Neopets now. It used to be you can have 4. No, a Pass. Oh, you mean make a Neopet of Pass? Pass, if you were a Neopet, what would you be? Which one kind would you be? I don't know if we can do that. I don't know how a Jub. I have one of those. This is my Jub. A name of Gorb. She's so round. See, species Jub. Can y'all even read these? I don't know how far I can zoom in on this. This might just be how it has to be, but species Jub, color marble, gender female. You are prepared. I've got Jub. I know all of my guys. I know all of the little creatures that live in my Neopets. I have so many. You used to only be able to have 4, and then at some point after I stopped kind of playing, they let you have a 5th. Is Marble a Zap? No, Marble's a paintbrush. There's so many. We can go on a journey. Hi, V. We're playing Neopets. We can go on a journey to see all of the things that they've added to Neopets over the years. Basically, shortly after they introduced customization to Neopets, or maybe even a little bit before, it was starting to go downhill, and it just kept getting worse. I dropped off shortly after customization got brought into play. And there was a long stretch of time where all they did was kind of push their premium stuff and not do anything else for anybody. And it was boring and stupid and bad. They are bringing back the old paint styles. You never got into Neopets as a kid, but you appreciate their impact on the era and the furries. I was the world's biggest Neopets child. I lived in this website. Maybe not the world's biggest, but Splinter's emo cat. This is an account that was actually started with my brother. It was a shared account. Our first 4 pets. Can I go to our our page? Our user lookup. This account is 19 years old. Started playing 2005. Technically, this is absolutely not my first account. This is an account that I share with my brother. I say share, but really when we were kids, we would just each get on and play games, play our own games, but it would just be a shared account. And then I would, he never did any of the, forums or the guilds or anything. He just was interested in games and stuff. Remember getting the tree bat and Whack-A-Cass and missing the swing? Tragic. But our first 4 pets were Ectobatty, Splinters, Ganix, and Splisha. You only really did the games. We did you can see how many trophies we got. We did quite a bit of stuff. We played the games. We were part of we joined in on some of the plots. The plots were really fun. There's a plot going on right now, sort of. You never got the secret lab map. We have the secret lab map. Ganix was our lab pet. A few of these after have been lab pets. Pivu got zapped, robot. Shezer was also one of ours. This is one that we created. Do a live reading of your Neopean Times articles? No. They're comics. They're comics from, how old are these? It's issue 1030 right now. And it was in issue 246 was the first one. They're not good. They're not good, and we're not going to look at them. We're not going to look at them. But they're from what you made them. They're from when I was in middle school and high school. And I'm 32 years old. Am I 32? Wait. I think I'm 32 right now. Give or take a year. These, I don't think I have any of the same cells in my body that I had when I made those comics. What I will show you is, I think it's Ganix's pet page. You'll be 32 in December. I'll be, how do they compare to the art from Monday? We can look at one of them. You can be cool and have fun at 32. Oh, you absolutely can. But you are not the same person you were when you were like 16. You were a different person. Here. It's not good is the thing. I'm pretty sure this is drawn in MS Paint. Is there a date here? Is there a date on this? Oh, hell yeah. Look, we've got emoticons. We've got an author's note. It's not, no. This is my dark past. This is real art, dark past that I can't read the words out loud or I'll have to sit down and think about my life. Even like the more recent one, this is, I think, when I had Photoshop at this point, but this is still like, Scarf Ninja, stop. I know we're supposed to be killing the cringe. I found my old Gaia Online journals, but like, this is good. No. Anyway, this is neopeps.com. The cringe must live. The cringe does live a little bit. Hold on. I wanted to go to, we can look, here's some old art we can look at on Ganix's pets page. Tricked me into opening the comics. Curse you, Kai. Curse you. Pit Pat, are you cozy there? Pitter Patter is still in my lap. Was straight up a random XD kid. I honestly, like, XD still has a warm place in my heart. It's a good face. It's honestly a good face. Same with like O_O. I like old school emoticons. They're fun. Hi, Pit Pat. Can I help you? If you're not going to be comfortable here when my hand brushes against you when I'm using the keyboard, you are welcome to move. Someone sued X. Was that not oops lipping? X smile. It's a loved classic. Okay, Pit Pat, you stand. Can you go? You can go. Goodbye now. Thank you. I love you. Oops lipping. Incredible and beautiful. Incredible, beautiful, wonderful. I'm free from Pit Pat. She's on the floor. I wanted to go to, I should, hold on. Let me play some music in the background, at least until we start playing games. Pit of Pat by Pit Pat. French streamer told me, merci pour la look. Aww. Very good. Here's some old, I used to do basically just free commissions. So here's some probably 2009, 2008 Ify art of a Jub in a sack. Look at these names. Some of these Neopets probably don't exist anymore. This person had a Jub named Renee 0293333213343. Just beasts of the past. Creatures. How many Renees are there? A million. You're gonna sow BRB. Enjoy your BRB. Just, part of me wants to do a redraw of some of these just for the fun of it, just because they would be extremely good things to be like, yeah, here's my art from when I was like 16 and here's my art from when I'm like 36. I'm saying this because it's going to take me 4 years to get around to it. Oh, and here's some little pixel art. Neopets are good, I think. Neopets are good, actually. I don't remember why they had me do Sometimes Life is Hard, but that one was a request. Found art you made when you were like 7 or 8. It's really cute. It did draw you like the white bipedal one near the top? Wait. This one? Daisha. You need to get a 16-year-old Ivy level of drawing. One of the things that I did actually transfer over to this computer is, Ectobatty is the first, like, there's an energy in children's work you just can't capture anymore as an adult. I did actually want to bring up a file at some point today. I guess since we're looking at old art now, we can do it now. But I have a compilation of all the Ectobatties I've drawn over the years from like 2005 until now. Actually, I think the most recent one is 2023. I need to draw another one. I was thinking of maybe drawing one today as part of the Neopets stream, but my tablet is freaking out, so... Wait, put it in the art chat? Hold on. Oh! Amaminals! Hold on. Amaminals! They're so good! 18th birthday Ectobatty. That was the one, yeah, 18th birthday Ectobatty is the one I drew in 2023. 20th birthday Ectobatty will be this year. But this is the first picture I drew of Ectobatty in November of 2005. I need you to understand, our family had Photoshop. We had Photoshop on like a Windows XP, I think. And I didn't exactly understand how to use it. What I did was I drew a picture on paper, scanned it in, went over it in MS Paint to draw the outline and the coloring and erase the sketch, then brought it into Photoshop and just went ham with the burn tool. And that was my drawing process for 2005 for these two images. A month apart. Actually, like a week apart. The monkey go, ee! Just like how monkeys do. But like 2005, 2006, this is the year I got into Naruto. This is the year I started watching anime in 2006. Ah yes, the Photoshop on Family Windows computer. So many little guys. This was the first picture I ever drew with a tablet. I love Neopets. I also love Neopets. This was the first picture I have, like, I drew a tablet, and the first thing I drew was Ectobatty to see how drawing with the tablet worked. And the answer is it's exactly like drawing digitally with a mouse, except now you have a tablet. But yeah, 2008, 2009. 2009 was around when I was like not really playing so much. That was right when they introduced customization. And then there's from 2023. And then I changed his outfit, so I need to draw a new one. Yippee. Yippee. I love Neopets. I love Neopets. I've loved Neopets since well before 2005. But my accounts from before then were frozen. Ecto's whole deal is he's a ghost on account of, I had a mutant Corbat named Dark_Batty, and he was on the account that got frozen, so when we remade the account, I made a Corbat and painted it ghost, and it was the ghost of Dark Batty, and that's why it's Ectobatty. And that's why that's why it's Ectobatty, and that's why it's a ghost Corbat. The lore. And his deal was he was supposed to have gone insane from dying and coming back as a ghost. But I don't remember what I just kind of did some stuff with him. Sends Ghostbuster customized Neopet after the ghost. I think I have like a Ghostbusters pack. But so Ecto was the first one. October 23rd, 2005 is his birthday. So in October, he will turn 20 years old this year. Splinters was the other pet we created, and this one was my brother's. This is Splinters with a 3 instead of an E and a Z. And he was a mutant Corbat, and mutant Corbats used to look way different, but then they did customization and made them more normal. But they did, like Pat said earlier, they're bringing back the old paint styles. There's like a customization thing that you can do where you can like buy what they call, do I remember how, hold on, do I remember how to, yes, buy styles, buy pet styles. NCUCs, yeah, Neocache unconvertibles. Splinters, Tilit, Kugara, literally. Listen, this was 2005. Leetspeak was at its peak. Leetspeak was just normal back then. But we had those two, and then I think Ganix was who we created after. Yeah, January 2006. The world was a different place before the iPhone. The world was a different place before the iPod. We created Ganix, and Ganix was our lab pet, so we just zapped him a bunch, which is why his stats are like way up there. His hit points are like almost 300. I'm actually, since this is the first plot that I've actually like they have a void plot going on right now. Neopets would be an NFT gimmicky game today. Apparently one of the creator, like the OG creators of Neopets tried to make it into an NFT thing and like advertise it in the Neopets Discord. Yeah, they tried it and everybody dogpiled on him so hard. It was so good. Yeah, Adam did. And everybody's like, this fucking sucks and you fucking suck. And so it didn't take off, which rules. It rules extra hard that happened. But the team that's working on Neopets right now, like the people that own Neopets are doing a real good job with it, I think. For what they've got to work with. They're doing a real good job. The site's a little janky at times still, like it loads slow and like sometimes some of the stuff they add for the plot don't click so good. But I really like that they're doing a plot. I really like the events they're doing. Has more info about the NFTs in the Jelly Neo. I will never buy a Neopets NFT. I was gonna say I will never buy a Neopet, but I've given them some dollars for Neocache. But that's difference. I have to do my dailies. I haven't done any of my dailies today. I'm due for, they have a new thing now that's called a quest log. I say new, it's been around for a while, but if nobody's touched Neopets in years. Yay, another Neopet on Twitch do my dailies too. Let's go. Is it too late to start a new account? No, you can start a new account whenever you want. You can make an account, you can play games. It's in the middle of a, you fully customized 84 pets, you spent thousands on Neocache. I'm at the point where like I have side accounts, but I don't wanna, it's too much of a hassle to like move things around. Let's see what we gotta do. Groom, feed, buy, spin, game. Oh, we don't have to customize today. Excitement. Wait, how many are we buying? 2. The daily things are always like the same, but the prizes they give you, like the Neopets economy is insane. Anybody who played like 10 years ago knows that like, oh, it was kind of hard to get like 5,000 Neopets or whatever. What's your weekly? I think it's a toy paintbrush. Yeah, toy paintbrush, we're getting it today. I think I re-rolled like once or twice this week. Let's go spin, let's go spin. You finished your Montreal project. If by finished, you mean decided it was good enough and don't want to work it anymore. That's all you need. That's literally all you need. I had a music teacher in elementary who was weirdly into Neopets. She was trying to Recitalize the game to us as practical babies. That's cute. Neopets good. It's downtime from 2 a.m. to 4 a.m. for Neopets maintenance. Okay, we'll be doing our dailies before then. We'll be good. Thank you for the follow. I've got that epic strategy of when it's time, when you buy stuff for your dailies, you just go to the general store and buy some coffee and marshmallows. Thank you for the follow. Because it's cheap and you can feed it to your pets. You're a Webkins boy, made an account, but it seemed jank for you even at the time, sadly. Webkins was like a little bit after my time. Like, I think Webkins started when I was in middle school. So I was already solidly locked into Neopets and like starting to get into other games like RuneScape and stuff. So I was like, no. Oh, I guess I was playing RuneScape in elementary school too, but like, I was like starting to get into like DeviantArt and stuff and move away from game sites. You're a Webkins girl, you had a lot of them. I've never owned a Webkin. We have to play a game. We have to play exactly one game. We're gonna play a round of Termac Roll. I used to put 1,000,000 billion hours of this. I've been doing this on my phone. You also play RuneScapes? Let's go. I've been debating doing some old school RuneScape. It's gonna do this. It's gonna do this to me. We don't need to see the bottom of the screen. We're okay. I used to put a lot of hours into Termac Roll. It was one of my favorites because it was, if you got lucky with the berries, it was pretty easy to get. The juicy berry's a good one. It was pretty easy to get like 1,000 per play. And the like stuff comes in patterns, so it was pretty easy to just kind of memorize how everything do. Can I help you, Pit Pat? Oh, bye, Pit Pat. Pit Pat does have the zoomies. Neopets. Hi, Nat. We're playing Neopeps. We're doing it. We're gaming it. We're playing it. We're jumping it. It loves giving me this one. When I do this, usually I do my dailies on my phone at work, and I just boot up Termac Roll, and then I click the right arrow, and then I wait until it hits the first object, and then I send the score. I didn't see it. Send score. And then we're feeding and grooming. You'll have Termac Roll with the handheld Pocket Pets. There was a handheld, oh, I guess there was Pocket Pets. Also played Kingdom of Loathing. I've never played Kingdom of Loathing. I think I watched a Jag stream where he was playing. I think it was West of Loathing, though. Your new weekly is deep inside the Creludian mines if you want to reroll. Oh. The moon will rise again. Is that a slogan for, like, the like, UU ball? I never got into the sports side of things. Your childhood obsession went Webkin's Maple Story, which makes weird sense to me now. The moon. Well, I mean, the moon is just in the sky. We know this from the world. We know this from the world that we live in. What is this? I always forget what order the D and L go in. What is this Creludian propaganda? I'm all for it. I love the sci-fi side of things. My whole customization theme right now for all my guys. Psh, you believe in the moon? Listen, I know a thing or two about science. One thing to be exact. There's a moon. Let's get that. And we get our paints brush. Yippee! You love Grundos. I also love Grundos. We used to always start our lab pet. You have an 84 oh wait, are all of your pets Grundos? Termac Roll, Hassie Bounce, and Hannah's Ice Caves. Beloved. I was Termac Roll, Mirka Chase. That Ultimate Bullseye 2. Heard that sometimes the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie. I heard that's Amore. Something Amore. Ultimate Bullseye was my favorite, I think. I don't know if it's... Hold on, I have to, like... This song is so loud, I'm sure, but it's a pretty big pizza pie. Does it play way too fast on your desktop? It does, but I think it always did. I think maybe it always did. That song, it plays at normal speed on your... Oh wait, no, this looks pretty normal speed. I haven't played it in a hot minute, so I'm definitely gonna miss all of these. It's the jankest, physics. But like, once you remember how to do them, this is the one you do for your dailies. My problem is, I do my dailies at work on my phone, and it's hard to do this on your phone. And if you do, like the game in the castle with the blue drake, yes, I actually really, really want to play that today. I forgot it completely existed until Dr. Sloth on Blue Sky posted a screenshot from it today, and it gave me a brain blast from the past. But I think Neopets still has the glitch where if you like finish a game and send score too fast, it like comes up with an error and doesn't actually send your score. Cause like I was trying to do like Cast Bash or like fashion one where you just click end game and send score for my dailies, but it would always give me an error because it was too fast. So that's why I switched to Termac Roll. If you want a speed run, you can just do spacebar until it speeds it. There's no spacebar on my phone. But I used to spend a lot of time playing this game as a child, and I have retained none of my skills. Oh, we're getting there. We're remembering how to hit it. What was the name of the Blue Drake game? I want to say it was like Escape from Meridel or something. I don't think I played it very much because I don't remember it giving... Yeah, Escape from Meridel Castle. I don't remember... Castle Escape. I don't remember it giving very good, like, Neo points. Meridel sucks, everyone wants to escape. No, just the Drake. Just the Drake. I did play this one a lot as a child because it was fun. Doo-doo, doo, doo-doo, doo-doo-doo. God. Remember when games on the internet used to look like this? This one? God. The sounds. Wanted the Coco stamp, re-rolled for 10K and got it. Let's go. I forget what the hitbox is. I forget what the hitbox is. I forget what the hitbox is. It's so scary here. Hello? Hello? Well, we've done it. Died. Well, we can't even send score. We broke it. I'm gonna try again. I'm gonna try one more time. I will say some of the games are straight up busted. I remember just playing, when I wasn't doing the games on my phone and I was just doing them, did I run out of time? Is that what it was? I forgot there's a timer. It can't be. Oh, we're so good. Oh, we're so Gucci golden. The, like... The childhood memories are coming back to me. The pathing. Why am I going up this way? There's something up here. The box. What is the box for? I don't remember. Do I need it to beat the level? I don't think I need all the stars, do I? Do I? I think we could just go. Oh, it does 1 second? The box. You opened it. We came. When you get enough stars, you get an extra life? I don't need those. How many times did I play this as a child? So many. It's all like literally muscle memory ingrained into my brain. Like what you gotta do for each jump. So Flash game coded. I love the like the sounds of dripping blood is doing things to me. Oh, the memories. Every single Neopeta blizzardly. No! Not the red blood. Love how crusty it looks. Yeah, the like vector, like the jank ass JPEG spikes and like block texture compared to like the vector energy bar or whatever. It's wild. It's wild. That 2000s Flash crust, this shit, not this shit. This is absolute nonsense. We're fine. We're so fine. I think that might actually be where I always got stuck. Addictinggames.com. I used to go there and play Fishy. I used to go there all the time and play Fishy. I missed. Oops. I love to playing Fishy. This looks familiar. Why? Oh. Don't mind me. I've died. Found RuneScape on mini clips and still got your name on there. There's mini clips. Didn't it used to be on like Jagex's own site? I know old school RuneScape. Ow. Old school RuneScape is a thing that's being maintained by somebody. Let me up, 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 let me up. I've died. Just added sailing as a new skill? Nice. Let's send our score. Yeah, even after all of that, 800, not even 1,000 Neo points. Used to play 4-Second Frenzy so much. Fishy Flash game mentioned. I used to spend many hours playing Fishy. Fishy is just jelly blobs of doom. How do you get to... I forget, how do you get to Jelly World? There's like something you can click somewhere to get there. I usually just go direct link. I guess we can do, oh, no, we don't want that. We don't want that. We could do some dailies. Jelly World doesn't exist. You know where to click. Where was the place that you click? Because I remember there is a way to click there from the map. I forget if it's like a specific spot on the map or you have to go into like one of the worlds and click it. Asmund, favorite streamer named Ify at Ify channel, twitch.com/Ify is streaming Neopets, something that's fun and cool live. I love playing Neopets. I love when there's an Asmund in the chat or on the internet. Hello, I hope you are having a Wednesday. I do have Jelly Neo open to do some dailies. We can check the stock market. I haven't looked at this page in a hot minute. We can buy some yip. Buy some quick yippee. Lime sody time. Let's go. Oh! Got some things we can sell, actually. My Neopets stock market trick used to just be, buy everything at, nothing too crazy, but like, oh God, do I remember my pin? I used to buy everything at 15 and sell at 30, so it was just like double your Neo points. Tariffs are killing your Neo stock portfolio, please. I work in imports and exports, and the tariff situation is making everything horrible. What's the food game called again? Which food game? The one where you bet on it? The food club? Hold on. Hold on, I have to put my pin in somewhere else first. I have to put my pin in somewhere else first because I don't want to click all of those a million times over. Let's real quick check what code stones I need. Hi, Finchy. Made 400k on Food Club today. Let's go. I've never played Food Club in my entire life. Just for you. Gonna make a fresh Neopets? Let's go. I love a Neopets. That's why we're here today. Finchy, I hope you are having a Wednesday and it's a good one. And not a bad one. And only a happy one. I've been putting Ganix in the training school to try to get... Did you see the path to Jelly above? I can't read. Meridel, Castle Block, look at what people are saying. Is that how to get to Jelly? Jelly, ad for gel. I need those. I need those 3. Harvey says meow. 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 I definitely have those 3. I have a million things in my deposit box. Do I have any of those right now? No. Orange, Zay, and Lou. Like, I am... Harvey, Tint says meow. I love to be just throwing things into my... Zay, Orange, Zay, Lou. There's Lou. There's Zay. There's Orn. I love to just be throwing things into my safety deposit box forever. Is it you? It's not you. Is it you? Nope. It's some I know the 4 numbers. I don't remember what order they're in. I think it's this one. There we go. Okay. You want food? Go get a food. Wait, it's 11 o'clock your time. You can get a food if you don't have to go to bed soon. Fuck. I do want to sell those. I do want to sell those is the thing, though. I do want to sell all these. Pizza's good anytime. Because with pizza on a bagel, you can have pizza anytime. Huh? Never. There we go. I have silly goose. I have a lot of Neo points. We are gonna have to take a trip to the bank. You're so sad. You're literally so sad. I could have more Neo points. How many zeros? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's a giant egg in your kitchen? Is it Easter themed or is it just there? Is it just there for the sake of it? And then we are gonna have to do a quick stop. Your roommate must have bought it. Is it gonna hatch into a dragon or something cool? Wait. Wait. We have to do this first. What's your Neopoints bank making things? I put money in the bank and it's there. My Neopets bank making thing is I've had this account for 20 years. It used to be buying and hoarding plot items. Yeah, hoarding. It was literally just if there's an advent calendar, buy the books, buy the advent calendar exclusive books and custom like wearables, or pets. If he looks out for all of us. Some blue or purple color, so it could be a water dragon or a poison dragon. You have more customization items because you have an emotional issue. At this point, I really just do the dailies, and then that gets you like 1,000,000 Neo points every couple weeks, and then I just dump it in the bank, and now I have a lot of it. Like the interest alone is like almost 10K a day. You choose to eat anyway because no one can stop you. Literally, you can eat. It's allowed. The thing about eating at night is if you have to get a good night's sleep and you have to go to bed soon, don't eat because it'll keep you awake, and that's the trick. But if you don't, if you want to stay up and you don't have to wake up extra early tomorrow, have a snack. It tastes way better at night. As to your Grundo, any other pet? Ganix was born a Grundo, and that's why he's got intelligence of dumb. Are there other pets that have... Oh, wait, no, your intelligence is bright. When did that happen? You've never read a book. What's everyone's Neopets' names? You can find me on Neopets. I'm Chromus. Look at all my guys. I need to, I think I have room for one more. I don't have premium, so I don't have the 20 pet slot. Did you tell you the thing you drew on your leg among other things? I saw the picture in Ruby's server. I saw the him with the S and the snail. It was beautiful. It was incredible. That's not what I wanted to do. It was beautiful. It was incredible. It was wonderful. I wanted to clap about it. I have to go to bed soon because you have class at 9:30. Evil. Jesus has sus in it real. Jesus, him boy. Stop what you're doing and play Dice-a-roo. Hell yeah. I love to Dice-ing-a-roo. I love to dice the roos. For 10, we have to do it. We have to do it before you can go to bed. We can go there from Roo Island, I think. Wait. This is where the games room is? That's Deadly Dice. Dice-a-roo Tournament Hall. I used to play a lot of Dice-a-roo. It was a very fun games to play. You would literally just keep rolling. The secret was you'd never stop. You just roll until you get the jackpot. Because once you got to the yellow, like the green and yellow dye, you would just start getting prizes. And it only costs 5 Neo points to play. Same time Kiko got a lake. Roos have had an island since the dawn of time. Wow, we have shit luck today. There we go. Give us those difference colors. Oh. Difference colors dye. Planet of Neopia is full of trash. That's not true. There's all sorts of cool, I forget, what's the level, like, do you need like 5 Neo points to get to the next dye or something like that? There's rules to this game and I don't quite remember them. Neopia's kind of fucked up. Yeah, it's normal. Oh, the neg place. That's the other thing I gotta do. We gotta... Hi, Harvey. Can I help you? Yeah? Meow? Harvey says meow. I almost forgot. I held off on doing all of the dailies, including the negs, on account of you roll until you lose. It's not worth stopping ever. Literally, you roll until you win or lose. Can I type? Thank you, Nightbor. And Nightbot is when Nightbot is your neighbor. Like, why do sometimes the game over and sometimes it don't? I forget, can you F5 it? You can, that's what I used to do. Is just F5 instead of pressing the button. Nightbot when Daybot walks in. Daybot, oh whoa whoa, fighter of the Nightbot. Whoa whoa whoa, champion of the sun. Whoa whoa, you're a master of karate and friendship for everyone. Yeah, I used to just sit on Diceroo and hit the refresh button over and over again. Like, not even click the roll button, just do this. Get sun in here. We got the sun. Wait, who grewed the moon? Wait, was it because people were saying Grundo? Hold on. Grundos take the moon. Candle does not burn at both ends, him boy. Was that Rolf? Is that a Rolf quote? Is that supposed to be Ed Boy? Adopt a Grundo? We could. Y'all want to adopt a Grundo and zap it with the Labre? I have one pet slot. Don't zap. No, we have to. Well, here's the thing is I really want a robot Grundo. And Grundo morphing potions were in the prize pool for the quest log, either this prize pool or last prize pool, so they're probably cheaper. Adopt a Grundo and torture it, please. That's literally, that's what I did. That's literally what my brother and I would do is our lab pets were always Grundos. We would go get a Grundo. And it's not even one of those things where, you know how sometimes as a kid you're like, I think this thing is stupid or ugly, I'm gonna bully it online. No, this was just like, it was for the mad scientist vibes. It's like we're doing alien experiments. So we would get a Grundo. Also customize your robot Grundo for Terminator. Where's an egg? We can play Where's an Egg. Hold on. We're getting so many foods. Grundos deserve love. Kikos deserve torture. All Neopets deserve love. Why aren't we dying? In honor of your egg presentation that you gave about egg prices. Are egg prices down yet? I bought eggs the other day and I think it was still $9. Need to add 3 Neo friends. Go ahead and send a Neo friends request to Chromus, spelled like that in the chat. That's me. I'll friend you. I'll Neo friends you. I forgot about the friend quest. I think I ended up sending a friend request to my side account for one of those because I didn't want to pester strangers on the internet and I needed like one more space. You wonder if you remember your sign-in? We're winning lottery tickets. I forgot there's a lottery. Oh, we lost. Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. A friendship. Let's go. I think for the quest too, you don't even have, they don't have to accept your friend request, you just have to send it. Or maybe that's the, like, e-card or whatever it is. We're gonna play Where's an Egg, before I forget. In celebration of egg. Sorry, Kirby music, you gotta... Oh, you know what I should be doing? Doesn't know where egg is. Do you know where egg? Are you sure? We got the egg. Forget Australia, it's not going anywhere. The scorpions will be here until the end of time. Scorpions are in the desert. Babu. You have to be awake for Australia Man? Who's Australia Man? You have become friends with two. Let's go. If you got nobody else, you can send one to my site account. It's glove, but the E is a 3. Australia Man is someone from New Zealand? I thought they would be from Australia. I know they're close together, but... Guest lecture in class tomorrow. Oh! You're allowed to have side accounts. It says in the rules you're allowed. I'm drinking my tea. You're allowed 4 side accounts. Yeah, that's how you have 84 pets. I need to start filling up some side accounts because I want to make more pets, but I only have 1 more room. Let's go make a Grundo. They do now. You always could. The thing about side accounts is you're not allowed to play games on them. Like there's rules. Yeah, Neopass they have set up just like UPass, but Neopass lets you like link up your accounts. They have specific rules and they always have. They're like basically your side account, how do you get back to your quest? On the top there should be like a little journal or like a piece of paper. Depending on what theme you have. It's probably a journal. If you click on that, it'll bring you back to your quest log. Only Pass is allowed to have side accounts, and then I think you're on tutorial quests. Hold on. I've already forgotten the way to Jelly World. You said go to... Meridell? No. Brightvale? We're going somewhere and then talking to someone and seeing what they're talking about? Meridell Castle, Castle Block. Meridell Castle. Castle Block? Oh, Dargan Citadel. Okay, that's a very different place. That one's purple. Did Morocco explode at some point? Morocco did. Morocco, there was a plot about it. I also have to, hold on. We gotta do our neg real quick before I forget. I've been doing this every day. New note. Dig a tunnel quick before the laser comes. Oh, that's why it's in the moon. That's why it's the moon. Mining. What do we want? I forget what's in these negs. I think what we want is... I guess I've got the washi tape book. I could go for stamp. What does Fortune Egg have? think I got the towel. And then I got the wearable from the goth next. Let's do papercraft. Yay, stamp! It got flooshed. Yeah, a lot of things changed. I think the biggest change to the Neopets world that makes me a little sad is Fairyland falling. Like, I get why they did it, and I know a lot of people like it, but I really miss those pink clouds. It was such a vibe. Free Fairyland. Yeah, can we bring I mean, she's allowed to be a tyrant, I think. Democracy now, just for fairies. The pink clouds were such a vibe. Where is Darrigan Citadel? You get there from Meridel? Yeah, you get there from Meridel. Cell block. Do we talk to Borealis? Oh, no. Prisoner 5. We all know that Jelly World doesn't really exist. It's a good thing. Wait, no, but I'm pretty sure there's like an image you can click to on the world that'll bring you to Jelly World. Got your Hanso's Masamune from your neg. Let's go. No image? Hold on. Hold on. Really? Would be nestled in the mountains. I guess you would just type it. You would just type like neopets.com/jellyworld. You're thinking of the Hidden Tower. I mean, I know the Hidden Tower is something separate, but I thought Jelly World had a similar way to get there. Military. Jelly's World. Wait. Come back. They used to have a wait. What do you mean it doesn't exist? Hello? I know it's real.
Wow.
They broke the link. Oh, it's /jelly now. That's crazy. I wanted to play, well, first let's grab some jelly. But I want to play Jelly Blobs of Doom. This is fishy. This is Neopets is fishy. What did you just download? Hello? Why did you just download 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 0-byte HTML files? Got another one? Got a third one? Why do you have so many negs? Oh, because you're doing the neg quests. You have to pick a different neg if you want a different prize. I used to spend a lot of time playing Jelly Blobs of Doom as a child also. This is my extreme jam. Or dare I say, my jelly. Thank you, Nightbot. A Shoiru as your pet? Wait, you made a Shoiru? Let's go. Shoiru is classics of Neopets. It's not the same each time because you also picked Hatchling twice and got different things. Oh. Wait, then how did you get... Oh, there's like 3 items you can get per neg. So if you want a guaranteed different thing, you pick a different neg. But if you pick the same neg, you've got a 1 in 3 chance of getting any of them. Any of guys. Any of neg. Wait, come back. Every time I hear a song and I'm like, wait, this is kind of a bop though. And then I look at what game it's from, it's always Mighty Switch Force. Yeah, if you pick 4 times, you're guaranteed to repeat. At least one repeat. I will say the special premium items for the negs did tempt me. I was so tempted. I'm like, what if I subscribe to premium, what if I could get a flap? I could get the little bat guy. You're happy to have premium. I've considered it, but I'm trying to cut back on my regular subscription stuffs. Wish you were allowed to have premium besides you pay just for the pet slots. Yeah. Free fortune cookies are nice too, but the pet slot, yeah, the pet slots is part of why I'm debating it. And they're really they're going ham on the premium perks right now, where they're just like, ooh, look at all these cool things you can do. Like you can save your roll, and you can get the Varwolf early, and you can get special extra neg prizes, including like brand new items. But also, I like having my money to spend on other things, like food and rent. And the Nintendo Switch 2 whenever it comes out. But I also do want them to be able to continue to run this website. So they deserve a little walking around money. Steal food from a dumpster? I don't think I can do that. I like premium. Yeah, like it seems like a really, really good deal. But I don't like spending regular money on games. I'm debating it in my mind. There's a whole courtroom going on right now of people giving their fors and againsts for buying premium. You have 17 more customs built. You would undress to impress that you'd unleash if you just had the slots. I have reached the point where it's like I only have 1 slot left on this account, and I cannot get more unless I get premium. Can I eat this? Yes. I also can't live in someone's attic. I have a very nice apartment all to myself, and I would like to keep it that way. Actually, I would like a nicer apartment all to myself, but that's not happening in this economy. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. It's a miracle I live where I am for the price that I do. This game has so much jellies in it. I love to be walking around and eating jellies. Honestly, I think usually I'd be eaten by now. I'm not quite sure how I'm still alive. But we are gaming it. But this is basically like fishy on addictinggames.com, except instead of fish, it's jelly. Did you go to any Neopets live events? No, there was one I was tempted to that was kind of close, but I think it was like on a weekday and I would have had to take off work and I didn't want to really do that. Or it was like just out of the, like just too far that I didn't want to drive. You're winning and that's all that matters. Your boss would understand if you told him it was Neopets related. My boss doesn't know how to use a PDF. They wouldn't understand Neopets. They don't know computers. They don't understand. I tell them it's Neopets and they say, you're going to the vet? I say, no. No. You helped at the Chicago event? Let's go. I have been eyeing all the like new merch that they keep showing off. And I'm like, I should get my hands on some of that. If they release a Corbat plush, I'm on that in a heartbeat. I'm on that in an instant. I'll drop any amount of dollars for that. The blind blocks plushies are good quality. I gotta check what kind of guys they are. Sparky's been with me 15 years. My Corbat has been with me 20 years, and I have to bring him to this event, and the event is the vet. I want to eat this. After this, I'm looking up what's in the blind boxes. Cause a lot of Neopets I like don't like enough to go out of my way to just like buy stuff for them. Like if I'm picking a pet plush, it's gotta be one that like I truly, truly love in my heart. But weirdly enough, blind boxes for Neopets are more appealing because I don't think I would be disappointed no matter what guy I got. It's usually the opposite. Usually it's like, if I'm buying a blind box, I hope that there's a couple guys I really want and a couple guys I don't want. And I would rather just buy the guys flat out. Ooh, can you win at this game? My high score is 2,242. And we're not really close to that. But we're not super far either. Nope, we got 8. Bought the blind box, I got the 125 million stamp. It's only 125 million if someone will buy it from you. But I guess people are into stamps. I never got into the stamp collecting. Blind boxes are a dumb concept. Making purchases a trinket to gambling is just useless. Yeah, I'm really not a fan of that. I kind of get, like, it's the same as, not gotcha games, but gotchas like gotcha machines. Where, like, you put in a couple quarters and you spin it and you get a little bauble with a guy inside. And it's for the thrill of the random chance. But I think if you like all of the options in a blind box, it's a fun concept. But I think when you are trying to collect all of the blind box, it's like you should also just be able to buy them separate. Gotta take Doggo outside. Hold on. Neopets blind box plush. Boo, boo, doo, boo. Make sure this isn't gonna try to tell y'all my address. How come Doggle Fox get in there? That's not a Neopet, that's a pet. You have the Void Ice. Oh, is that a special? Oh, is it like the plot guys? The special 25th anniversary Phaley and then the special Void ones. That's cool. Yeah, I'm like, these are cute enough that I'm like, but the thing is, the pets that they picked for like the ambassador species, like I like a I don't really care for cougars that much despite having one. Shirers are like, I guess they're classics, but they're not the ones that speak to my heart. They're not the ones that I hold near and dear to me in my brain. Love cougars, love Aisha. We looked at all my guys. They're cheapest on Hot Topic. I forget Hot Topic's still in business. I I like Zapharas. I like Corbats. I like Drakes. I bet if do they have an Alien Aisha plush? Because I feel like if they released that, they would have $1 million billion. Yeah, like I've got a Ghost Corbat. This is my guy. This is my 20 years old, I guess 19 right now, turning 20 in October guy. Put the stamp in your album instead. You know, a lot of people who wants him. Corbaps. I would love a Corbat plush. Corbats were always your favorite. They're good. I really liked them a lot. I want to see your first Neopet. I think when I started Neopets, I was a big dog lover as a kid. So I think Galert was my main guy. I loved a Galert and I loved a you have the pink Corbat plush IRL? Wait, they made them? Mutant Corbat. I had, yeah. Anyone who missed the lore at the beginning of the stream, this is an account before this account. Old school ones. I have an old school Aisha plush. It's a blue Aisha from Limited 2. It is on the shelf behind me. There's almost every color, but I remember like going to the store and they didn't have the ones I wanted, and that's why we got an Aisha. But hold on. Cruel. Let me just check eBay real quick. Oh, it is like a little pink guy. I kind of just want to make my own. Was that like a... No, it wasn't like a McDonald's one. That was just a little guy. BRB, enjoy BRB. I have a few Neopets plushies. Also have a rainbow Chomby. Yeah, I got the Aisha. When I was a child, they were not about merchandising things from the internet. When I was a child, if you had like a video game or a website, it was with a key quest. Yeah, rip key quest. I never played a key quest. It was so hard to find things. Nowadays, you can go to any store and find like Minecraft, and that's insane to me. You can find like indie game merch. There's sites like Fangamer and like Yeti that have regular merch for stuff. I remember like wishing for nothing more than like Crash Bandicoot plushies and figurines and stuff as a child, and then like maybe there was one store that had one, and it was just like you could buy Neo Cortex because they never had anything else in stock or whatever. And even that was a miracle to find. Now it's like you go to Target and Mario is there and Yoshi is there and I don't know, Hollow Knight is there. I had every Grundo KeyQuest token. I never played KeyQuest. I think... Because KeyQuest was later on. KeyQuest was like around the time. Oh, Poogles! Had some of the McDonald's toys, the strawberry Poogle plush. Poogles are great too. I've been wanting a Poogle, but I don't think I want it on this account because I can't think of a way to customize it good for space. All of my guys right now are sci-fi themed. All of my guys are like a spaceship crew, except for Gorb, who is the spaceship. You can help with customization. I mean, I looked at them all. The problem is I don't want to spend Neo cash, so I'm looking at Neo point options. And just, I was looking through I was checking through Dress to Impress what they've got for Poogles, and nothing really caught my eye. Yippee! You want an outer space Poogle custom? What color Poogle? See, that's the thing, is like, you have to design it first. I can get it. I'm pretty sure I've got, we can take a tour through my, your space critters. All my space critters. Oh, we gotta put some of this stuff in there. Keep some of these. Let's take a trip to the safety deposit box and see what kind of morphing potions we're rocking with. I just typed morph because I thought it would bring up transmogrification, but it won't because that's not how that works. We've got quite a number. I do have the baby Grundo morphing potion. That one I think is probably on the cheap side. I was thinking about making another Drake too. What color Poogle I'll do there? Well, that's the thing is I don't even know what color Poogle. Maybe white, but I don't know. White or striped or something, but I promise to you, last year when I was making all my other guys, I went through all the customization options for Poogles and like, I didn't care for them. The other thing is I don't really like over customized pets. I know some people do like crazy insane stuff with like the designs and whatnot, but I like when you can still like see the main shape of the pet. I like when they don't have every bit of them covered. I forgot they gave out Wraith Shoyuru stuff at one point. I was looking for... I'm pretty sure there's like red Poogle morphing potion in here. Somewhere. Oh yeah, Side Bunny. Yellow Grundo also is gonna be nice and cheap, so that would be good for getting a robot Grundo. Yeah, I got some Poogle and Starry and Purple. Yeah, we got plenty of chances for Grundo, robot Grundo with the Labray. I guess I can make a, you know what? I could do a toy Poogle because I just got that toy paintbrush. And that's the one that looks like iDog or whatever. I always forget which is the better color preview thing, if it's the Jelly Wardrobe or the other one, like Sunny Neo or whatever it is. So there's a lot of Poogles in the world. There's a lot of Poogles. And part of the other problem is like, get an invisible Poogle. I thought about Jelly Poogle. I thought about having Jelly Poogle and having it be like alien slime. Space Farrier Galactic Robot. I don't know. Oh, actually oil paint Poogle. That's new. That's new. This wasn't out. This was not out when I did my Poogle quest. That's tempting, actually. A little bit. Pastel Poogle's really good, too. I think I have a pastel paintbrush. The Robot Poogle's kind of meh. Do we have you without your stuff? It's Terminator style under there. I'm looking at them all. Striped is kind of nice. We could get a toy Poogle. We could get a white Poogle. Oh, Terminator. I love... The one thing that I do really enjoy about customization is that the robots look so cool when you take off their casing. Like... Ugh. Beautiful. You can see all the wires and all the bits. Part of the reason why I want a robot Grundo is because, like, with the casing on, yeah, okay, fun little guy, that's robot. But then when you take the casing off, it's like, yo, that's some whack-ass technology under there. What is that? It's got the blue goo. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's got, like, circuitry and baubles. The 2 types of Neopets players. That's sick. It's so good. It doesn't even have a face anymore. Robot versus Pastel. Pastel's real nice. But yeah, I'm like, I like the simpler colors on Poogle, because part of the joy of the Poogle for me is the classics of it. Part of the joy is the classics of it. So like when you get too crazy with the patterns, when you've got like the candy and the biscuit and the camouflage or the like you put costumes on it, I'm like, you're losing me. You're losing you're losing the Poogle charm for me. Maybe electric. Maybe ghost. I think I would like Halloween if what was my caveat about Halloween that I didn't like? I think it's either the eyes or the mouth. I guess you could get contacts for it. Polka dot, Poogle dot. There's so many Poogles. There's so many guys. What was I gonna, Grundo though. I would like a Grundo. That would fit right in with the space theme. Get a little aliens guy on board. I think I was definitely thinking either a fairy Grundo. Was I thinking about a Halloween Grundo, but we took off the costume? That's just a gray guy. Actually, maybe I was thinking I would need... Can you get toy... Wait, we have a toy paintbrush now. Because I kind of wanted the helmet from the toy Grundo, but I don't like the texture of him. Got your custom ready. What if I don't like it? No. Best Neopet announce. You can't just slap Galaxy and lipstick on it. I think I do have that spaceship already. And the other thing is I'm trying to not use the same items for multiple pets in the same backgrounds, and I've already got a lot of business. I think there's some inevitability when it comes to the backgrounds. Wow. It's still the best Neopet ever that's not a Grundo. It does say best Neopet announced. The Neopian Times would never lie to me. I know this to be true. Robot Grundo would be extremely good. If I use my new toy paintbrush just to get the helmet for the Grundo. But what color did I like? Star would be kind of fun. Speckled would be kind of fun. I've already got a speckled Zafara. Maybe Royal Girl or Royal Boy, but we take off the clothes. Wait, why are the eyes a full-on different color? I forgot about Relic Grundo. That's powerful. Maybe Pirate Grundo if he didn't have the brows. Plushie Grundo's kind of cute, is the problem. Plushie pets are real cute, but they're not the sci-fi theme. But could they be? Different for male or female, but just eyes for all colors, including royal elderly. But the thing is, like, you could also have a male royal girl, and it will change the eyes. Like, one of my pets, I for sure transed one of my Neopets as a child. I have Cypril, who is a male royal girl Kiri. They let you do that now. They always let you do it. You return to the Ify stream. Welcome back. It's basically you have to paint them and then either fight the lab ray scientist in the Battle Dome who will randomly change your pet's gender, or I think there's an item. There's like a really expensive like potion or something you can use to do so. But fighting the lab ray scientist in the Battle Dome is the easiest way to do it. And so we did that pre-customization even for Cipral. So we've got our beautiful, beautiful engineer. My potions are too strong for your Neopean. But you don't understand. I'm going into battle and I need only your strongest potions. I might have too many robot pets already, actually. I say that, but I've only got 2. I've got a robot Akara and I've got a robot Croc. And they're both really good. But we could add a robot Grundo to the mix. Maybe we can get rid of the Akara, even though I really like that face. We can throw that face on the Grundo. Or a Poogle. We get the what does Toy Poogle look like? Can you not take it? Can you not take off the cape? There's no clothes? The eye dog. I could get an eye dog right now. The fucking eye dog. I really do love the toy. Hold on. Can we go look at all the toy pets? It's a Poochie. No, it's a eye dog. It's specifically because Poochies were something else, right? Yeah, Poochies had a different face. This is what Poochie looked like. I actually had before Poochie, I had a Techno. Let me get an image of that up. That was my childhood robot dog toy. This guy. I think it was like released around the same time as Poochie, I think slightly before. And so Poochie got definitely the more popular one. It was like, got all the fancy commercials. But, oh, Techno. The dog and cat mouse, yeah. Oh, Techno. It would bark and you would touch the button on its head. But... let me get a picture of iDog up here. This is the Poogle. Why are you showing me that? This is the Poogle. It's crazy how fast toy fads die. Real. I'm not a child anymore, which I know from time. But it also means, and I don't have any children in my life. I don't have any like nieces or nephews or anything. So I don't know what the child toy meta is right now. I know like, what were those little like blind boxes that were like lols or something? That was popular for a while. Kids loved slime. Shopkins! I know Littlest Pet Shop is still around, but I don't know if that's popular with children or just people who love the nostalgia vibe. Your brother's kids loved them. There's so many toys. There's so many toys in the world. I wanted to look at, we can close a lot of these tabs. Hi Poogle, bye Poogle. I wanted to look at all the toy pets because they're very fun. They're very fun to like see. What is Toyakara? What are you? Are you you're one of those tubes. You're one of those tubes you squeeze and then put your finger in. Are you open to like one Neocache item if it's a really fun sci-fi theme? Maybe, but I'm not even sold on Poogle. I only have I only have, yeah, like the little jelly thing, like the tube, and sometimes there'd be like fish inside. The squishy tubes, that's what you are. I know it from your legs. Aisha looks like just kind of a something you would get at a McDonald's, some sort of plastic casing business. Hold on, what is this teeth? Vampire Poogle Mouth. Vampire Poogle Mouth I would absolutely buy. Little Frankie comes to life. That's the Neocash item? See, but I've already got a mad scientist character. That's my Drake. I've already got Girl Boss Mad Scientist. She's already doing experiments. The ship doesn't need another one. She's got stuff. She's got an eye patch. She's got a lab coat. She's got a pipe. It's a flute, but it's a pipe. Squishy Tube's still a classic find in souvenir shop. Real and true. Is a very good look, though. It is a very good, powerful look. Haunted Lab is not on a spaceship, though. It's made of bricks. They don't put bricks in space. What else we got? Bloomaroo and Aisha look like the same thing, just like plastic casing. Bori is powerful. One of those, like, xylophone dogs. It's called the holodeck. There is no holodeck on Gorb, unfortunately. Bruce is like a little plush. I wonder, you know what would be insane? What would be insane is if Neopets released a line of toy Neopets toys, where they made these into like actual toys. Like Toy Bruce would be real easy, you just make a plush that looks like that, but like they had an actual plastic Chia. They had action figures, but those would be snatched up. Yeah. Chambi definitely like, and I'm seeing a pattern of a lot of just like, oh, this is some plastic bits put together. I guess this is maybe like a robot dinosaur. Saibunny's the same deal. I bet some of these are based on real toys. Like the coloring seems oddly specific for this. Neomerch is a good site. You would think that some of these would be like casings or clothing, but it seems like they're not so much. Elefante and Flotsam are, oh, Galert with the springs. I was a big fan of toys with like springs and stuff, toys that played around with the texture. I was a child who loved to touch. Pinata Norbu is powerful and extremely good. Powerful and extremely, extremely good. Garl is definitely just like, yeah, that's like a little robot T-Rex. Like you would buy from a Jurassic Park. Yeah, like a Rex. I don't like the texture on the Grundo. I like the fact that there is a helmet and a little space suit, but this is a man whose clothes can be removed. Why are you pocked? Hissy's, I guess, plastic also. The colors feel like they should be referencing something, but I'm not getting it. Naked that. Goodbye Norbu, good night Drake. Oh, the koosh ball jub. I think you can remove the feet too. Because if you can have a marble Jub with everything removed, could you have a koosh ball Jub that's just the koosh ball? Get the eyes be gone, get the mouth be gone, get the feet be gone. Oh, the merriment, the whimsy. Toy Jet Sam, are you... Oh, you're like an inflatable that you would ride, like one of the like inflatable dolphins or like orca whales. Inflatable shark. The doodle plushies. God, those were wild. Those were wild to have as a child. You just draw on them and then wash them and then draw on them again. Drawn on Kachik. Are those draws removable? They are. That's fun. You could put them on any Kachik then. Kiko definitely has bath toy feel to it, but it's like plastic bath toy feel. Close all these. I'm leaving you open because I just want to keep looking at you. Also bath toy feel, little wind-up fish. I get the little, like, action figure plastic guys feel a little disappointing. They feel like they're all right. But when you compare them to the ones that are like an actual toy or like something exciting, they just kind of feel uninspired. So fluffy, Kugra. Interesting choice for the colors, but so fluffy, Kugra. Like, that's just plastics. Reminds you follow Toy Doctor Restore on Tumblr, and they had a really well-loved Kachik plush come in for repairs. Oh, it's something about videos of people. I mean, I know exactly what it is. It's the love. It's the love and the care in the world and the joy. People having a the fact that love will wear your stuffed animals down, and then the people love them so much that they take them to the doctor, the special toy doctor, to get them fixed so that they can love them more. It's beautiful and wonderful. To be loved is to be changed. Thinking about that rabbit. Plastic. Plastic, but it's got the spring on it. Plushy. Now this is what I'm talking about. What do you call these guys? Like a Wonder Weasel? Weird ball you throw for your dog. Incredible. This is what it's all about. This is everything. Are you open to Sci-Fi Monster? I am open to Sci-Fi Monster. I was debating a Jelly Poogle to do like a slime business. My guys I have right now, let's just open all of these up. Let's open all of these up. Here's our spaceship crew. You found the post, you want to sing it? Please putting that link in the chat so I can clicking on it. It's a Neopoint only item for Grundos, you're thinking. I'm clicking it. I'm clicking it. Let's watch this. It counts. Oh, it's so loved. God, I have a plush that's like that, just worn down. It's not full of tears, but it is like all the fluff is gone and you just see the skin. Oh, that's well loved. Oh, that's... Is this just a sample of what it originally looked like? Or I guess this is them working on it. Hold on. Yeah. A lot of the patients who come to the hospital are so worn that people opt to recover them, like Pojo a few weeks ago. But sometimes the humans love the well-worn look and just want to reinforce their stuffed friends. So then we line them with new fabric to reinforce them from the inside and stitch their wounds shut to the lining. This was the case for Kachik. Kachik is tiny, 4x4 by 1.5 inches. That's so small. That's like the size of your hand. This guy was hugged. Yeah, they put the old stuffing in a heart to be put inside the patient. I love it so much. I love it so much. His diagnosis photos for lining stuffing had to come out, which means it needs to be replaced because it won't go back in the same. So usually lining patients have a spa too, since they're already unstuffed. Kachik was so small, his bubble bath photo ended up too blurry to share, but he did get a bath and he was lined and got restuffed, of course. He got a heart of his original stuffing too. It's so cute. Oh, you can see his lining peeking through and there he is all better, fully lined and wounds repaired. You can see the lining shows where he had larger holes, but is a texture match to his original fabric and a color match to the original color, so age will blend very well. He put his shirt back on before he went home. Wait! His person wrote, looks fantastic. I'm happy to see him all better and still smiling like I remember. Kachik's family was local, so we got picked up and went home in their arms. Oh, the blog is so wholesome, Ahib. I should follow this blog, honestly. Get over here, Dr. Beth. The monkey. Monkey is a local creature. So you got that. What happened to your face? You got shoved into mud. You get a spa. You get a heart. There he is, all better. He got a new nose based on one of his baby photos. His face had been thickly coated originally. We didn't know what was missing until he was clean. The oil. Oh, we got oiled up. He got a little fur transplant. It's so good. I love the internet and I love the people on the internet. What we've got in our crew right now is we have Ganix, who is security. He can fight. We've got Atna, who is repairs and mechanic. We've got Bizix, who is chef. We've got Cipril, who is also mechanic. The squad. We've got Ecto, who is on science. Don't worry about what science, doing research out in space. That's why there's ships out there. I guess also working some of the computers behind the scene. We've got Gorb, who is the ship. We've got Kreblin, who is also security. I love the thematics. They're all on the space crew together. We've got Pivu, who is robotics assistant. We've got Shezer, who is agriculture, taking care of the plants and making sure food supply is good. We've got Schiffern, who is just kind of a general assistant, helping out with whatever. We've got Spaxel, who is comms. And we've got Splinters, who is a pilot slash captain. We've got Talulil, who is medic. We've got Zarib, who is assisting with the agriculture. There's so many of them. All right, we're clicking this. What we got?
Wow.
Wowie. Ooh, a beast. Honestly tempting. Wait, what color Grundo is this? Is this glowing? But with the aura removed? It could be any color. It's the beauty of items. Is it from the spider Grundo markings? Oh, interesting. The Slorg salad is pretty good. I'm leaving this tab open. I'm thinking about it. It is very fun to design. Didn't mean to open that. To design a little guy. There's so many colors. There's so many colors there could be. Wait, what does Island Grundo look like under the mask? What do you look like under there? Stripes. Grace, so sad. I love the sad three mouth. Glowing Grundo, so bright, so green. Baby Grundo. Plastic. Grundos are my fave. I like them. They're little guys. The little symbols monkey is powerful. If they had not done this, they probably could have done something else, but they could have done like monkey in a barrel, I guess. But clapping monkey, pretty powerful. Oh, these are the frogs that are full of sand. I was a big fan of those as a child. Sand frog. They have a good weight to them. A good heft. Extremely painted horse. Were any of y'all horse kids? I was never into horses as a child. Some children were extremely into horses, and I never fully got the appeal. I think there's some secret horse secret that I just don't know about. We got the eye dog. Plastic. plastic, but it's an interesting choice what they did with the tail. Because they go neigh and run fast. I think it's supposed to be a carousel horse. Oh, that would make sense. That does make sense with the paintings. Wish you could find your plushies. Where did they go? I have a million plushies. You were also not a big horse kid. Some people were way into horses and they were always pretending to ride horses or be horses, and I was out there pretending to be a squirrel tail. A little bit. Like, something about that tail does very feel like old toys. And it feels weird that just the tail is like that and everything else is just kind of normal plastic like the rest of the plastic guys. Like, I can feel that tail in my fingers right now. Just the tail is so realistic. And I don't know why they chose to do it just for the tail. This is definitely supposed to be one of those, like, sticky lizards. But it's weird that just the tail is, like, weird and pink while the rest of it is detailed. Usually the tail would at least, like, match the color of the lizard. Shoryuru used to be the fave. It's good, Neopet. I think because Shoryuru was the choice for people who liked dragons but could not afford a drake. You just had a ton of koalas. You're a monkey and koala kid. I was a dog kid. I was a big fan of dogs. And then I had a phase at some point for like a few years in elementary school where I really, really loved kangaroos and I really, really loved bats. And then I think I moved from there onto dragons. And then I lost all of the love in my heart. No, and then I stopped picking favorites. And then I just saw the joy in everything. Hungry, hungry hippos. My Little Pony. It's still very weird, like, the amount of plasticky on the body. When the like My Little Ponies, I feel like were usually a solid sculpt. I was a cat kid. Your dad was a cat guy, so you passed that on to your sister and I. I was absolutely side dog. I never quite understood the appeal of cats. Even as a cat owner, I still don't fully understand the appeal of cats. They're all right. They're cute. They're soft. But some people are like way, way into them. And I'm like, I guess they're little guys. They were foolish. I was a dog person. I was a dog lover. I understand the appeal of cats a lot more, but than when I was a child. But I still can't get like hype excited over them. Cats are the grundos of real life animals. Now, I don't think that's true. I think cats are maybe like the walkies of real life animals, or the Akaras, or the Aishas even. You need to. I need to get hype over them. Harvey, can you come in here, please? Well, okay, that's Pit Pat. Pit Pat, can you please make your case? Ma'am? See, the cats don't know their names, but they know when I'm talking to them. Pit Pat? Why should we hype over cats? You're very soft. Mom was a bird lady, but your cat White Sox turned her into a cat lady. Oh. No, the birds. I never understood the hype of birds. Like, there's all animals are very hi Pit Pat, you're just gonna jump up here, I see. Okay. I'm sorry, I was trying to call for Harvey. He's the lawyer, so I thought he would be better at arguing his case. But if you want to be part of the equation, you can come sit in my lap again. Pit Pat is in my lap now. Like, hi Harvey. Now you come in. Will you please explain why cats are good? Meow, you say. Big lover of cats, honestly a lover of all animals. Yeah, like, chickens are cuddly. Like, I'm a meow, case dismissed. I'm a lover of animals. I like animals. My feelings towards them are more fond than not. They're past neutral and into fondness territory. But like, cats are on the same level as other like pretty good animals. Wow. Wish Cave Raid. Hello. Did you have fun playing the Pokemon Mystery Dungeons? Hitmontop used triple kick. Wait. The like miscolor plastic on the Toyuscle is actually pretty fun. Hitmontop used triple kick. Hello. Pit Pat is standing in my lap and not sitting down. You can leave or you can sit. You must pick. No, you can't be on the desk. Sorry. You go on the floor now. Bye, my girl. Parakeets are round and sometimes you can teach them words. I had parakeets as a child. As a child, my family had 2 parakeets. We had a lot of pets growing up. We had gerbils when I was really little, but they did not live super long. We had parakeets, but my dad left the cage open and they flew away. We had a hamster, but we had to give it away when we moved. We did have a dog. I used to, I know, tragic. Only ever had doggies. We lost Swampert to a 140 plus damage triple kick on floor 80-ish. Hitmontop used triple kick. Wait, was it even Hitmontop? Did I forget my guy already? No, it was. Hitmontop used triple kick. But you got through. Let's go, and you got the Jirachi. Let's go. Yeah, when we were real little, my parents apparently like got gerbils from one of their coworkers or something. And I think my brother and I were too young to truly appreciate them at the time. We were very little. But then we had parakeets, and my dad would put them in a cage and hang them on like the porch to give them some like fresh air time. And one day he forgot to like fully close the door, and they did just fly away. But again, we were pretty young. When I was very little, I was a big fan of dogs, and I always wanted a dog. And so like literally every birthday wish, every Christmas, every coin flipped into a fountain was I would wish for a dog. You know the Ify Christmas special? The Grunk is my true backstory. I would put on my Christmas list every year I would like a dog. And I was like, man, Santa is not getting it. I keep asking for dogs and he keeps giving me dog toys. I'm gonna put this year on my Christmas list, I want like a real life dog. Surely Santa will understand. And then I got like a little electronic dog that like barked, and I was like, ugh. Love isn't real. But we did eventually, can't spell Santa without saying Santa's mean, Santa bully. Paisley is dog, so good and powerful. But we did get a dog eventually, and he was such a good dog, and he was so good. And he was our family pet up until he passed away, a while back. He got old and then started having liver issues. I miss you, buddy. The most powerful dog of all, Paisley. Rip Pooper. But then there was no pets. Then there was no pets but neopets for the longest time. And then I moved out of my parents' place. Finished college. Can't have pets in college. Too hard. Moving around too much. No places. School housing doesn't let you keep pets. No places let you keep pets. You were in a turf war, so you're late. Let's go. Did you win, or did you at least have fun? Because that's the part that matters. Had hamsters, fish, parakeets, and cats. Never had a dog, but lived with dog family, and also had a iguana named Johnny Boy. Johnny Boy's powerful. I have cats right now because I moved out. I got an apartment with a friend of mine, and we were like, we gotta get a pet in this household. We gotta get some kind of pet in this household. But neither of our schedules was had enough free time that we felt we could take care of a dog and give it the proper care it deserves, because those guys need like a lot of walks and attention and playing and stuff. And when you just got a house that's two employed people, it's not a whole lot of time in the world. So we ended up getting cats. And so we got Harvey and Pitter Patter. And everything was great and everything was fine. Everybody click that link, by the way. Go to www.twitch.tv/witchcave and you can Hitmonlee use triple kick. You can see it with your eyes. You can see the event happen. Dogs walk me every 5 minutes, pick up my poop. Cats just leave a box. Leave a box and scoop the box and then clean up the throw up that Harvey does constantly on my floors, all over my carpets. And they're so bad at pooping. Like, they poop in the box, but they both have opposite tummy issues. They have automatic litter boxes that go right in the toilet. That's insane. My bathroom is like 2 square feet. There's no room for anything in there. There's no room for anything to connect to the toilet. I know some cats can be toilet trained, which is an insane concept, but these cats are really stupid. I can't get Harvey to stop eating plastic. I don't think I can train him to use a toilet. It's easier than it sounds. You don't understand how stupid these cats are. They're all right. They're not that dumb, but they're also not very smart. They know no tricks. They know no commands. They know hey and they know no. Automatic ones also depend on local laws. That's crazy. Some states don't allow it. Huh. The ones that go directly in the toilet may be for plumbing issues. The ones that like automatically scoop themselves and just like sequester it into a different location, like the weird egg-shaped robots that just like whir around, I feel like those would be allowed wherever. Cats are smarter than people, they'll be fine. Not my cats. Took Harvey 3 years to understand that he didn't have to hide under the bed whenever an ambulance drove past. He could not figure out, like, Pip-Pat got over it so fast. Pip-Pat, like 3 months, stopped being scared of the sounds outside. Himbot, why your attacks not work? Harvey, he's so scared of nothing. He's so scared of everything and nothing. Any loud sound, he gets so scared of it, and he doesn't need to. He will never learn, and he keeps eating plastic even though he throws up about it every time. The automatic one's designed to connect to the toilet. The ones that don't are fine, but make sure they're safe because some are badly designed. Yeah, I debated, we as people eat plastic all the time. That's microplastics, and that's recommended. They get in your body and then they turn you into plastic so that you last longer. But Harvey, if there is tape or if there is like a plastic wrapper, he will find it and he will consume it and he will throw it up. Every time. Now that's Furby. That's Furby. Sounds delicious. I will say I'm very glad I purchased like a little upholstery spot cleaner, because I used to have to go through macroplastics or the real shit. That's what Harvey's chomping on now. I'm gonna go to space. Let's make a Grundo. Let's make a Grundo and zap it. Even if we don't zap it, we're gonna zap it. It's okay. If it turns into something that isn't a Grundo, we can morph it right back. I've got morphing potions. Ecky eck. What do we want? We want Grundo lad or Grundo lass? I have definitely, I think my pet's skew male? Maybe not. Maybe we're even. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, Zreeb? You're a girl? Since when? Congratulations on your gender, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4. Zreeb was a lab pet for a while. This is 2025. We don't think that way anyway. I think that way because if somebody needs me to update the pronouns I use for them, I want to make sure I'm pronouncing right. Keep me up to date. Send me the newsletter. You can change as much as you want, but I want to make sure I'm getting your gender hunky-dory. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we have one more lad than lass. Updating my pronouns via fax. Be ready to receive. I'm subscribe me to get me. Send me the form to fill out to subscribe to the newsletter. Skunk walk loop. Stand ready for fax arrival worm. That's a worm. Sending nouns via snail mail. I receive a letter in the mail. Salutations. I hope your days have been well. I'm writing to you to let you know there has been an update on the gender spectrum of me specifically. Oh no. Kindly update your, what do you call 'ems? Databases. What's an old-timey word for databases? Email bought me with pronouns. You open it up, and various pronouns scatter across the earth like glitter. The he's, the she's, the they's, the it's, the z's, the zers, the all of 'ems. Ledgers. Yeah, update your ledgers. Update your address book. Kindly update your records. And henceforth refer to me as it's. With love, letter writer. With love, Zreeb. Bow, 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 bow. Perhaps wait until Thanksgiving to tell father for maximum impact. Oh, I think that's a thing that happens in Neon Genesis Evangelion. No, that's just the third impact. They had a couple. They must have had 2 more at least. So we're pretty even. We're pretty even. We got one more male than female. And one of the females is the ship. Well, your cat is not directly lying on your chest. Say winning and adoring your kitty. Let's go. Please adore your kitty, thank you. Anyone here play Pokemon Go? What's Pokemon? Pokemon is like neopets, but they breathe fire and stuff. I always appreciated the that Grundos, you got to choose special. You got to choose special colors. You got to like create one that's brown or purple or white. Shoulders, chest, now, not. It's all the same basically. So you're doing the robot Grundo. We're gonna see where the lab takes us. I think we're gonna try for robot Grundo. And if it zaps into another cool species, maybe we'll keep going with that. And if it zaps into another species we don't want, then we'll just morph it back to Grundo and see. But if it turns into a cool color, then maybe we'll just keep that. Can you get toy from the Labre? Because maybe we'll just go for cool clothes. I don't play Pokemon Go. I have friends that play Pokemon Go. Labre can do any color. I guess it's any color, but it's certain species it can't do. Like, you can't get a Drake or a Croc from the Labre, I want to say. I could have sworn there was one color that the Labre can't do. I might be wrong. It's very likely that I'm wrong. Elaborate colors. Every possible color for your pet's species is equally likely. None is more likely except excluded colors. Baby magma origami pirate. Plushie. Quiguki Royal Usuki. Those are the ones Labre can't do. Yeah, there are some. Some of these are interesting. Like Pirate, you'd think you'd be able to get from the Labre. There are lab exclusives, that I know. There's like things like sponge and custard, and snot. Yeah, like baby is weird, but I can see it. Magma makes sense because you have to do the magma pool. Origami is interesting. I feel like origami and pirate you should be able to get. Plushie 2 feels like you should be able to get it. Love your sponge grundo, your sponge dough. Pirate feels so out of place. Quiguki, honestly, Quiguki feels like, Quiguki and Usuki feel like you should be able to get them from the lab, right? Even though I understand why, they're like special. And then Royal, I guess they wanted it to be the expensive one. Be back in 10 lurking, enjoy a lurk. Babby. We have a baby Grundo morphing potion. Candy's kind of cool. I bet it would look good customized. Christmas is just green, but with a coat on. Dimensional's fun. I don't really care much for the elderly paint colors. Electric would be fun. Eventide would be fun. I've already got an Eventide pet, though. Do I want a Grundo? But elderly, it let you do Elvira for the... Everyone should have a Grundo. I don't have... Yeah, I don't have a Grundo, and they are just little guys. Different clothes, honestly. Listen, I'm not gonna lie. I scrolled past elderly Grundo and did have a moment where I'm like, did elderly girl Grundo have Elvira hair? I could get another Drake, though. They got an 8-bit one. Yeah, they have 8-bit ones now. They have... Hold on. Let's go look at all the 8-bit guys. They have 8-bit pets that are like pixel art, but I don't really like the look of most of them. 8-bit Grundo maybe is the best. Oh, Jub Jub's kind of powerful. Hate pets that have limited customization options. Based on how you've got 84 customized guys, that makes sense. I think it's fine if they look good. Did 8-bit mutant Moroccan and a baby Grundo butt hug. If you like the look of how it is, then you don't need to customize it so much. Honestly, I prefer under-customizing over customizing. Like, if you throw too much on it, then it takes away from the charm of a Neopet. It's so much fun. It is. But with, like, some people are out there with, like, every single customization space filled, and I'm like, it's beautiful and gorgeous, but it is not what I am on this website for. I'm on this website for little guys. I prefer a simplistic design to a, over-designed design. A couple examples that'll change your mind. Well, it's not so much a thing that, like, it's not that I think over-customized things are bad. It's just that I prefer the ones that are like you. I didn't mean to smell that. You saw my guys, right? Like, they all have a background and, like, some foreground items, except Gorb, who's just in space. But, like, most of them aren't covered head to toe. Like, some of them don't have shirts, some of them don't have pants. They don't need them. They're all right without them. I like seeing the pet underneath. I played around with, like, clothing options for Spaxel, but I didn't like any of them because I like the way the Bori looks. You enjoy your simple designs. I love a simple designs. These are not I'm trying to think how to word it. These are not a still painting work of art. These are like cartoon characters who are meant to be drawn a million times over, and if you put too many details, it's hard to animate. That is what is in my mind. The simplicity of the design. It's kind of like VTubers too. Like, I don't know if y'all have noticed this, but my VTuber design ain't too crazy. I've got some headphones, I've got some colors, I've got some joints. You could be a maid. So, sometimes you pop into a stream and you see a VTuber and they've got a million billion moving parts, and I'm like, this looks so cool, but also I'm lost in the sauce. Gotta neologize your pets real quick because you want to talk about your pets too. Let's go. I want to hear Ruby's pets. Yeah, I just popped these guys back in the neolodge the other day. I do that thing where it's like I put all of them in the neolodge except for one so that I can feed Ganix for the dailies quest. Some green hair. Best customization has 10 different items. You challenge anyone to improve it with less items. Well, let's take a look at this. My first thought is that's cool. 10 isn't that many, but like at the same time, what is... I don't think you need the glove. That's a scary Neopet. That's Vampire. You know him. You know him from Dracula. Take the glove off and you'll see why. Wait, what color is this Grumbo? Oh, you're Marshmallow. I thought it was white. You can't tell under the contacts. Do 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 do. What is the vampire makeup? Do 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 do. Dun 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 dun. You can't even see the amulet underneath the cape. But it does add a nice little border. Your pets are cool and happy now. Let's go. The simple mouth is really good. The vampire mouth has too many teeth on the Grundo is my problem. I want it to just have 2 fangs. This is called tongue sticking out mouth, but there is no tongue sticking out. That does not look correct. If you take the amulet off, you see the Grundo's necks. But like, why even make a Grungo? No mouth. Hold on, hold on, hold on. I've got ideas. No, we don't want body to be gone. You can't get rid of the Grundo's antenna. What is that? What is this bodice? I think I want contacts, maybe. The bodice, you're back. worm burned. Upsetting. Actually, Galaxy Grundo eyes might look good on the vampire. Magical Valentine eyes. Mischievous eyes. Oh shit, icy blue eyes on Grundo is powerful. This is the guy. There's Octo expansion. You see, you got done playing side order earlier today. Let's go. You don't repeat any items either. I try not to also. I might have like one thing repeated. Friend of fire antenna. Oh yeah. This is what we're here for. Wig fire? Oh yeah. That's some kind of guy. Premium background of It's Fine and Fires from December is good. Oh, is it the like, the This Is Fine dog? The eyes you're using for your Jeepers Creepers Gundo. Well, it can be crying then. Upsetting. I think I would like the scary mouth better than the vampire mouth for vampire. This is a guy. Really like the simple eyes on Marshmallow. It's powerful. It's powerful. Maybe... it's like a really basic... make a Marshmallow, simple eyes, no mouth. That's your ideal pet. We don't need a shirt. Maybe this is all you need. Got a really good Octobrush set going and one with that. Let's go. It's been a hot... I haven't played Side Order since it came out and the ending song scared my cat so much. Well, this is a completely different Grundo than the one you had in a completely different theme. You sends a masterpiece in the chat of a beautifully rendered vampire. Us turns it into... I say us, it's me. Turns it into the ugliest fucking... marshmallow on fire, no balance to the layout, no, you could say there's a theme, but the theme is very simple. My Scorchio Knight and Terry Thief are your peak customs. Oh yeah, Ruby got good pets. I need to start making customs for my side accounts. And see, now I'm not sure if I want to make a Grundo. I've only got one spot left. What's a position on a spaceship that we're missing? What do we need on here? What's a job that needs to be filled? Pets will be very uncustomized. The monster. I guess that's true. Well, Ganix is kind of the monster. Ganix was the Labre pet who burst from the machine and was given an axe that you can see and hear but can't see and hear. You got a mutant pet? Yeah, we've got Splinters. Splinters is the captain / pilot. Plumber. Plumber would be really funny. I feel like Atna would be taking care of the plumbing because she's crawling up in the ducts. She's got the wrench. She's got the toolkit. Posted your vampire in the check this out. Oh, let's take a look. Hold on. Oh, now this is beautiful, actually. This one might be an improvement. But you said you have an Elvira, and that's basically what this is, just minus the hair. No, that's gorgeous. Don't think you're gonna share your Elvira. We can make her worse. I lost what tab I was on. Was it this one? Yeah, it reloaded the page. Honestly, I could get rid of Pivu. I thought it would be fun to do a, to have the ship actually be 2 pets and have Gorb be the body of the ship and then have another one as, like, the ship's AI, like the ship's computer. And maybe have that be a, what's the one that's like neon? Dimensional. Make a ship computer. You have like a dimensional one. I was thinking like maybe a dimensional hissy on like one of those like black computerized backgrounds. But that's kind of the role that Pivu is, I guess, right now, is like the ship with the like the robot that's hooked up to the ship, and so the ship can control and like speak with your Varwolf. Let's see that Varwolf. Oh right, because Varwolf is out here too. It's why sad. Get happy. Thank you. I do want a Varwolf just by virtue of Varwolfs are a thing now, but they are only for premium, and I don't know if I want to buy premium. And also, I don't know how you would fit on a ship. I've got a couple quadruped friends on this ship already, I guess. We've got the Capitan, and we've got comms. Love the theme of this ship. That's why I'm trying to stick with it. Trying to stick with ship. But I don't know. I guess like a first mate maybe. I think that was kind of what Schifrin was supposed to be, but he really just doesn't feel competent enough. You got a doctor. We do have a doctor. We've got Tallulah as our medic. her background doesn't get to load. We've got chef. We've got two people. We've got one person, two people on fix-its and buildings. We've got two people on security. We could throw another science friend in the mix, maybe. We've got two people on science already. We've got Ecto and we've got Splisha. We've got two people on agriculture who really don't need to both be on agriculture. How many people are on a ship anyway? How about Kachiks? I do enjoy a good Kachik. Any of you guys look like you belong on a spaceship? Well. I love spaceship. We could do more robot. We can always do more robot. The Elder One. Actually, you know what we don't have enough of? We don't have enough of Alien. We have Alien Aisha. We have Alien Aisha. And we gave Atna Antenna, which is kind of fun. Mutant Hissy. I've got a Hissy. But a mutant feels right. Let's see what mutants there are. Robot would be cute Kachik. Robot would be cute Kachik. Hold on. They've got... I think that was another one that I kind of wanted. Are you... I feel like you're fun when you take off the clothes, too. Yeah. That's a fun little guy. That's like something I feel like we could replace Pivu with a robot Kachik. Well, let's see what kind of mutants we got. A mutant Ogren would be powerful, actually. We have one mutant pet. We have Splinters, but too normal. I don't know how to spell. Mutant. Send a Neo friend request. Oh, let's go. Well, if I refresh this page, will it show? Yes. My organs are fatigued, so we'll be climbing a bed on all fours. Oh, it is 10 o'clock already. That's wild. How the time it flies. Wait, but I just did that. Huh? But I just did that. Gotta go to Eep soon. It is very much Eep bedtime. Perhaps we will not be creating a pet today, but we will be thinking about it. Here we go. Are there any of these we don't already have one of? And will be fun to have on a boat? Space boat. You're airdropping your customs. Oh, let's go. Oh, let's go. I think if you're on Neopets... Are we not Neo friends? Can I not just go to your pets page and look at them with my eyeballs? Or I guess we could just drag them in. No doxing Neopets accounts. The big Grundo. We could have a big Grundo, but we've already... Ooh, Mutant Ixie's fun. Oh, you know what? Mutant Cow is powerful. Mutant Corbat, my beloved, but you don't fit the theme. I was gonna say Mutant Zweetok is really good. Not showing up as online? Weird. I was gonna say, like, and also the people, like, Asmon should be showing there, too. Because even if you, like, don't play for an hour, it still shows they're recent. So maybe it's just glitching. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, you literally just sent me the friend request, so you should be there. No I don't have any friends. All of old frozen accounts. Before Tallulah was the doctor, I was playing around with the idea of a plague doctor Lenny to be the doctor on the ship, but then I didn't. I always forget about Mutant Nemo. I always forget about the size and shape of this beast. You changed a setting? Do they have everybody on, like, hidden by default or something? No, we have a ship doctor. We have a ship doctor. Before I made our Zafara doctor, I was thinking about making a Lenny, but we got her. We gotta have another side account with another crew. I was thinking about, still ain't working. I think Neopets might also just be glitching. They're doing maintenance tonight, so it might just literally be an issue with their site today. Mutant Ogren, my beloved. Mutant Ogren, my beloved. The shapes, the pieces, the everything that's happening here. Oh yeah, we could just click links. I forgot we could do that. I think if I have a side account, I mean, I have a side account. I have multiple side accounts. Some of them I still need to figure out how to get back into. I love Beast Mother's Maze. Every day I'm thinking about this beautiful cave beast. Incredible and beautiful and wonderful and incredible. Document expired. What do you mean? I guess we're opening in new tabs. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Very cool and incredible. We can go one by one. All of them. All of them. I love your RPG party pets. They're so good. I don't understand why sometimes it like just straight up doesn't load the items. Like, I know you had a hood. I saw it. I literally saw it. Incredible. Stealth clothes do not convert to HTML5 evil. Evil and mean. I always forget about your stink beast. Smelly, fortunate, powerful name. Poop all around. Slime, stink, rotten, poop, stench, splorch, lollipop. I wish I had a chef's kiss thing that I could do with my hands. You know what I can do instead? We could do that. Big thumbs up for Smelly Fortunate. He's rancid, that's why I love him. Big thumbs up for Smelly Fortunate. Soothing Light, Royal PF. Was this the one that you couldn't decide on a background for a while? I feel like you had one pet that just sat backgroundless for a hot minute. Beautiful. Love the scepter. I also love how she's not holding the scepter. They're like, you can have the scepter float next to you. Yeah, she's the one. Good choice. Good water. Good fish. Wait, that's a Coyote? That's what a Moroccan Coyote looks like? Coyote? However you say those. It's your party's cleric. Incredible. Cast spell of soothing light. Imaginative name is also an incredible name for a pet because of the pun. Because of the beast. This one's the mascot, right? That's the role of imaginative name. If I'm remembering with my brain. Dead. 0 hit points. Take this lad to the healing sprink. Does not feel like fighting at the moment. Frowny face. The mascot. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, if I had a side account, I'd probably pick a different theme for it or just customize whatever. Because I want to do things like more fantasy stylings. Oh, we'll get there after the and then we've got your knight, your Scorpio knight. Scorpio. That's a different thing. Scorchio knight. Want to have a druid's theme? Yeah! Neopets has a lot of really good customization options for, like, for lack of better term, like cottagecore stuff. Like a lot of like nature, a lot of like cool, like like Druid style stuff. It's got like a lot of good leaves and runes and mushrooms. Incredible party. 10 out of 10 out of 10. Sorry that your coat doesn't exist in the real world. And by the real world, I mean HTML5, but it exists here. Incredible, beautiful party. Hi, Jag. Wah. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, Chia Clown. The one thing I gotta do is I really gotta, I gotta gussy up my page. I used to be big into the like HTML. Don't worry, we're going back to that in a second, but I got distracted. I used to be big into like the HTML and like putting images. I used to have like custom drawn of all of my pets that you would like click on and bring you to their pages. I think there's still like a remnant of it on here where like this used to be an image of Ectobatty, but it's broken, whatever hosting site I was using. Little guy forgot to erase the voting part, it's done. I put rebirth date because he's a ghost. But I had like the pet's name and then the pronunciation and then an image of them. And they all had like custom pets pages, but then I'm really sad. I look at this like 2009 IFE art of Under Construction. I used to have a really dope page for Ectobatty that was like a graveyard and like the div was inside of a gravestone. Very HTML. You search a Neopet named A and they were very HTML. That's powerful. But I need to pretty up everything. The most I did for this was get the HTML that puts all your pets out like this instead of making you scroll through them because I like the way this looks better. I like being able to see them all. Do 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 do. Oh, they all got outfits. They all got designs. It's a throwback to the tumblers. Oh, there's the Varwolf. What did you do? Hold on. What did you do to your Corbat? What are you coated in? Oh, it's like a, for a second I thought your Corbat was covered in like dung or like fungus. But no, it's the cool like Stitches Scarecrow style. Much better than dung or fungus. I like from a distance, I was like, she looked like she just had like dung splattered over her and I was like, why have you done this? Very cute. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, 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 wow. Oh, you need to get your pets into the Neo Lodge because they're all sad and crying. That really is the only reason to put them in the Neo Lodge is so that they stop crying in all their images. Do-do. Do-do-do. Some of these I'm like, I gotta click in here and see the details. Oh, there's so many moving parts. See, I'm like, I think it looks really cool when it's like this, but for my own pets, I want them to be more cartoon character style. So I'm like, you can barely see the Ixie underneath. I know she's there. And she's got a rad design. But she's also just got so much going on. I gotta go live the simpler life. I gotta go live the newspaper. Yeah, premium lets you lodge your pets for longer, which was another thing that I was looking at premium and I was like, wait. I could leave my pets in the lodge for longer. I could get cool things from these negs, like the little bat pat. But the thing is, I would want to give the bat to Ectobatty, but I could never separate the ghost kerchief. I need to get myself a, stealthy pet paintbrush so I can paint this ghost kerchief. You've been together almost as long as you've been alive. What's 115 minus 96? Like 20? About 20? Like you were born, and then a month later you got this ghost kerchief. This ghost kerchief is also old enough to vote. Think about that. This ghost kerchief could smoke a cigarette. A year from October, Ecto will be able to drink. It's crazy. That's insane. Ectobatty's in college right now. I'm gonna lay down and lurk. Oh, it is past 10. It is bedtime. We didn't actually play as many games as I thought we were gonna play. It's a weird thing to think about. It's very upsetting, actually. Like, it was kind of haha funny when I was like, ha ha ha, he's 18, he can vote. But like, thinking about him as a real life 20-year-old person who's like in college, not even like just graduated, like graduated high school and in college for like a year or two, has a car, maybe even has a job. Oh. Buddy, you're old. For a JPEG? You're kind of old. That's crazy. I love you. I love you so much, Ectobatty. I should make a plush. Got your numbers wrong? Oh, were you going for Sleepy Cap? Wait. Wait, you gotta subscribe. You can do free hats. If you do exclamation point... Oh, Jag. Oh, is it 172? No, 176? You have the power of free... Wait, yes, there we go. You have the power of free hats. When did I get teeth? Oh, it's because I typed an exclamation point. No? I guess we can just have teeth. That logic, your oldest living pet is a teenager. It's wild. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see real quick if I can... Ah! Flynn Raid. Wait, what are you still doing live? Hold on, I have to click all of the things with motorcycles on them. You were playing Splatoon today, right? I think I saw it. Yeah, Splatoon 3. Were you having a fun? Were you doing a good? Were you shooting and swooting? Making poor decisions about playing Splatoon? Staying up too late. I did it. This is an account that I made in 2001. This is an account that I made in 2001 and then ended up giving to a friend. But like, this is the age of my older accounts. Turned your brain off, so that's good. That is how it should be done. Turn your brain off nighttime. Paul Splort says, splat more on. Does Ballert say that? Haven't eaten dinner. Oh, go eat. It's so late. It's so late o'clock. Eat a food. Thank you for the raid. I hope you had a good time playing, James. I hope you had a very good splat. Have a good food. Have a good sleep. Have a good dreams. We're actually gotta end soon too. But like, when I was really small, I think I've mentioned this on stream many a time, but when I was really small, I used to just make new Neopets accounts. That was my activity that I did, is I would just go on Neopets and I would go make an account called dogs_2love, and then I would make a loop and a glurt and a Kashik or whatever, and I'd be like, these are my dogs, and then I would never touch that account again. And then I made a whole bunch of them. Paul Blart. Wait, there's a tune. There's a tune that goes with it. I don't remember the tune. I just want to go Paul Blart, Paul Blart, splat, Paul Blart, splat, cop, Paul Blart, splat, cop. Did you ever have an account like Dogs Lover? I have Dogs2Love. That was the account. That was the dog-themed account I made. I also had the Cats Meow 2345, I believe it was. I don't remember where the underscores were in that. Dogs2Love I ended up giving away to a friend who wanted an account that had an older date. So these are all newer pets. But the cat's meow. Hold on. Do I still have that one? We're going in here so that we can search. Someone on Neopets is your freeze, but you got frozen would be hilarious. It was randomly you. Well, if it was playing on that account, it would be actually my friend. Because I never use that account. I want to say it's the cat's meow 2345. Is it this one? Was it the cat's meow? Where did my clothes go? Yargle. I think this is, yeah, this is it. This is the account. I must have deleted the pets off of it. Can I put my clothes back on, please? Thank you. Really, you have no idea how Neopet creation works? How do they do it? Yargle is my guy. Yargle is my girl. A really good name for a pet. Why do I have Yargle? I gotta figure out how to get back into this account. Let's create a pet. We're not gonna create a Grundo. Boggle. Yargle has the same energy as Boggle. Yargle's really good. We might have to get Yargle off of. We might have to launch a rescue mission to get Yargle off of that account and onto my side account. And also add that account as a side account, because having a 23-year-old account is powerful. But so on neopets.com, you go to this website and you say, wow, well, yeah, I would like a pet. And it'll bring you to this homepage, and there should probably be a weird little ghost, a sightless ghost with a cross in its chest. And it'll say add a Neopet underneath, and you can click that. And you can either create a Neopet or adopt a Neopet. One thing that's very fun to do is to go to the pound and see what people are doing with their lives. Somebody is out there creating a bunch of Roggers. Rogger 713, Rogger 822, Roge 00, Zafra Morjorel. Sometimes you can find, I used to go in here for, it is a sightless ghost with a cross embedded in its chest. What do you mean? Where's the guys in the pound? They're all gone. Everybody please follow Flynn. You can see some sick splatooning. You can see some Pokemons. You can see other games sometimes too. Please go follow Flynn. It'll be a good time. Look at all these Corbats. Corbat Honeypot, Corbat Ya Ya Ya, Corbat Ya 4. Sometimes you find pets with really good names. When I was in maybe middle school, we found a pet named Tejam Jerbeck, which is the most fun to say in the entire world. Tejam Jerbeck. Tejam Jerbeck. Tejam Jerbeck. Tejam Jerbeck. We can go take a look at Tejam Jerbeck, actually. Tayjamjerbeek. Tejam Jerbeck is a transparent uni right now on my... This is the side account that's actually hooked up to this account. It also has a Labray. Here's relics from when I could click on things. But I've got Chironite. This one was somebody that I pulled from the pound that has a cool name. Flatcher we got from the pound had a cool name. This was just like, I would get pets from the pound that had cool names and then zap them until they turned cool. I'm really proud about Hieroglyphi because that was, I think, a Shoiru that I got from the pound named Hieroglyphi, and it was just like a yellow Shoiru or something. And then it got zapped into Maractite, which is a color that looks like hieroglyphics, which rules. That's so fitting. That's so perfectly fitting. So kept it that way. No, go back. Go back. Please don't make me do a CAPTCHA. They're really hard. Zap them. If you spend 1,000,000 Neo points on a laboratory ray, you can zap them. Anyway, Tejam Jerbeck was really fun, and I love Tejam Jerbeck, and I'm glad that I still have Tejam Jerbeck. But let's take a look at how old Tejam Jerbeck is. 6,000 days old. Tejam Jerbeck is like also over a decade old. I'm pretty sure Tejam Jerbeck was not very old when we picked him up from the pound. Very recently, like a month or two ago, I went to visit my parents. I believe it was for my mother's birthday at the beginning of March. I went to visit my parents and we were just chatting and catching up. And my mom looked at me very seriously and said, Ify, I need your help with something. I have a word in my head and I need you to tell me what it means. What is Tejamdrabek? And that is insane to me, that the name of a neopet that my mother probably has not heard of in maybe like 15 years stuck in her head that long, just came to her. What's the word mean? It means nothing. It's the name of this neopet. It's the name of this neopet that we pulled from the bank. The bank. You know, the place where they put abandoned neopets. The pound. It's literally the name of a neopet we pulled from the pound, but it's really fun to say Tejamdrabek. So definitely, like, when I was in middle school or high school or whatever, my brother and I would probably just be sitting in the living room going, Tejamdrabek, 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 Tejamdrabek. And just like over a decade later, like 15 years later, still a splinter in my mother's mind is Tejamdrabek, and I love that with all of my heart. I love that with all of my being. Anyway, before I keep getting distracted, Jag, we have to show you how to make a neopet. So you go, you find the ghost, the sightless ghost. You say add a neopet, and you probably don't want to adopt a neopet. You want to make your own. You want to create a neopet, and it's going to give you a wonderful selection of all these different guys you could have. You could have a Mohawk, you could have an Ogrin, you could have a Zephyra, you could have Ixie, you could have Blumberoo, you could have Ussel, you could have a Mincy, you could have a Shoiroo, you could have a Buzz, you can have a Grarl, you could have a Waki, you could have a Cow, you could have a Lenny, you could have a Kara, you could have Zweetok, you could have Chia, you could have Quaggle, you could have a Loop, you could have a Gellert, you could have a Bori. For whatever reason, Boris, I kept remembering them as like a special pet, because there are some special edition pets that you can't create, that you either need, like they get specially released on their day. Like there's one day of the year that's dedicated to each pet, and so some pets you can only create when it's like Lutari Day, or like Chombi Day. But for, I guess because Boris had like the special ice Bori that you could only get a special way, they cemented themselves in my mind as also one of those kinds of pets that you could only create on their day. But no, you can make a Bori anytime. When you have a cow, man, just like Funny Bart, you could get a Corbat. That's Bat. I like them. You could get Eerie. You could get Nemo. You could get Techo. The thing about Nemo is there's actually two frogs. Where's our friend the Quiggle? Wait. Oh, here. There's literally two different frogs you can have. Neopets lets you have two frogs for free. Quiggle or Nemo. There's Loop. When you understand the joke of Bart Simpson. Rude? It's rude. Frog and Toad, almost. Almost. There's Mirka, there's Yerbil, who doesn't want to load. There's Peofin, there's Uni, there's Tuscanini, who also doesn't want to load. There's Kugura, there's Jub, there's Kachik, there's Flotsam, and there's Vendageir. Vendageir's the new one. There's actually a newer one now called a Varwolf, but it's not released yet. Vendageir is the newest one before that. I kind of want a Tyranian Vendageir, actually. Maybe that's what we get. Maybe that's our space crew member, foreign diplomat, who's just along for the ride. So I think we said we had one more male than female, so let's girl this up. Let's girl boss this. I know we need a name. What color? Doesn't matter, we're gonna paint you at some point. And then the hardest part of a Neopet is coming up with the name. Foreign space policies Vandegar. The hardest part is coming up with a name because, like usernames on the internet, Neopets can't share the same name. They all have to have different names. So, like, if I'm gonna call this Difference, you think that name is taken? It is. Every Neopet's name is taken. So you have to think of a cool one that isn't taken, and then you have to try to do a million variations on it. It's not, like, you have to have a unique username, but also the Neopets can't have the same name. So if you want your pet to be named Jim, you gotta call it, like, Jim1234567, which is probably still taken. It's available, actually. Or you can say, like, Jim with 3 M's and a Y, which is available, yeah. JYIHM. That might be taken. Oh no, that's available. If you want to make a Jim, you could do it. I'm not stealing that one from you. I need a, what's a bird sounding name? God, Jim spelled that way is so good though. Can't spell it Tejamdrubek. Also, whatever capitalization you use is stuck. That one, that's cool. It is really good. Jime. I don't actually want to call this Vandegar Jim is the problem. Though, it is really funny. It is really funny if we just have... Because, let me see, well, I didn't want Mutant. Mutant's powerful, but I just want to see all colors. Early online experiences, a few flash games of funny stick figures. And sometimes that's how it is. Oh, baby Vandegars are cute. They're so small. I want, where's the Terranian? I love the looks. I love the fluff of it. I love the eyes. I love the beak. I love the tail. Problem with, oh, wait, there's a pet style that looks good also. Maybe I'll look into a pet style. I was gonna say, the problem with Vandegars is they have limited customization options. It's very space-like, actually. Yeah, like, this feels like a cool alien race. So let's do one of this. Let's do a she. We can make her happen. I don't think I have a Terranian paintbrush, but we could probably get one. Do we just name her Jim? I lost the tab. Are you Jim? Because right now I'm thinking of Gundams, the like GM Gundams that everybody calls Jim Gundams, and that's very funny to me, but you're not a Gundam. I was gonna say, no way Gundam isn't taken. Jim Gundam. The name Jim Gundam is available. If anybody wants to name, if anybody wants to name their Neopet Jim Gundam. What about without the Y? It's cooler with the Y. JYHM is taken. It's upsetting to me that this name is available. It has so many letters in there. But it is just Jim. Kimberly! I bet that's taken. Gimberly is taken. Gibberly is taken. Gibberly with 2 B's is taken. Thwomp has to be taken. How is that spelled? Jhim. Oh, bo, bo, bo. Oh, bo, 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 bo. What? sounds like a strange bird from space. '2006 hit movie Happy Feet. Hold on. Too long. Has to be less than 20 characters. If you take out the Ian movie, 2006 hit movie Happy Feet. Or if maybe you just take out '06 hit movie Happy Feet. That's available. Both of those are available. Have you watched Resident Alien on Netflix? I have not. I think I saw something about it and it looked interesting, but I never actually did. Is it good? Should I watch it? I love to be collecting media. Yes, it's good. All right, I'm in then. We're naming her Jim. We're naming her Jim because the fact that it's very funny and it's stuck and I can't think of anything else to call her now. So once you've got your name and you've picked your pet and you've picked the color, you click the arrow and then you have to do a U quiz about it. And so you say, where does your pet like to live? Forest, sea, river, jungle, town, city, mountains, wilderness. And you live in the space city. And what is your Neopet like doing? Gathering food, exploring the lands, making friends, hunting for treasure, pestering others, reading and learning. You're a diplomat, so now you can make friends. That's what a diplomats do, I think. Or exploring. But how does your Neopet greet others? Very friendly, smile sweetly, approach with cotton, stand your ground, run away, insult, attack, try and make friends. Let's say act very friendly. And then you get to pick the stats. I don't think these matter at all. I think they're set in stone when you pick them, and it will remember them, but they do not matter. The stats matter a little bit, because if you fight in the Battle Dome, the stats do something. Let's give you defense and movement, but no strength. You're never gonna be. You should be asleep. I'm glad I'm learning. After we create this girl, and paint her, we'll go to bed. And then this man will come and tell you about all the things you could do on Neopets. But is a Terranian paintbrush something? Let's zap her once. Let's zap her once just to see what happens. That's the Resident Alien tab that I opened so that I could get it. Hold on. Bring it back over. Give her one zap. One good zap of the Labre. Labre, you have to spend money to collect all the pieces so that you can access it. Baby girl, 0 hours old. Gained 2 strength points. Okay. Oh! You are buyable. I forgot, you go up to 1 million now. 0 hours old. Okay, hold on. Let me pop by the bank real quick. Pull out $1 mil. I know I just put $1 mil in. I remember my pin now. Boop, 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 boop. Fixed her stat points for Battle Dome. She's so strong now. No, Ganix is my battle pet. I don't need anybody else. I forgot how to spell. Identical to, gimme that. Let's just see if we get anything under 900k. If you have premium, you also get the Super Shop Wizard that lets you, like, actually search things. You got premium, yeah. You want me to Super Shop Wizard it? Not really. The thing is, I'm rich. The thing is, I'm rich with neopoints, and 1 million is nothing to me. So we've got 905k. Like, I think it just gave us the cheapest one. So let's take it. And then we can explore. And we can go to the rainbow pool. And we can, where are you? There you are. Let's give Jim a quick paint jarb. And there she is! Terranian. And I would customize her too, but that'll take way too long, I think. I'll do that later. I might just give her a background real quick. Yippee! Yippee! Put you floating in space, maybe? For now. Do I have anything that's more indoors? Oh, I do have the Neopean Times filter. I could put you baby in a spaceship. Hold on. My computer is struggling. It is struggling with this background. Why are you struggling so hard? Hold on. Put you in a baby ship. Maybe the Void Rock background. Put you in a black hole. I'm actually surprised that I can put so many things on her. I thought Vandegeiers were more, can't do much with them. Lots of good choices. Put you back in floating in space, because I like the way... Maybe we can put you in Dr. Landelbrot's lab. Oh, it does not like this background. It is struggling to render this background. There we go. Codex Quest Room? Oh, we could put you in the Virtue Pets. For now. Or Christmas. Freaky Factory Wires. Where were those Freaky Factory Wires? We can give you a Junie backpack. Give you a medical bracelet. I would like to actually remove some of these. Oh, it is loading so slow. I think I have to close some tabs is my problem. I think maybe the fact that I have all of these still open is working against me. I think maybe they're all very beautiful and good. Wait, I didn't want to close that one. I could give her Vandegeier contacts even though she's already a Vandegeier. We can give her a necklace of bones. Give you a desk that we're not going to be able to see. Is this the big one? No, that's a small one. Give you a little robot friend. Put you here. Put you here. I've learned my lesson. We're not putting you in space. I can give you a satchel. It doesn't like this background either. I don't know why. Please. Please. Begging. Can we give you this? Can we give you this to make it load faster? Put you in a library. That works for now. Did I give you the bag? Give you curtains. Here's the Freaky Factory wires. We'll give you some wires for your library, just so that we know that the library is still in a spaceship. What do you look like with sunbeam makeup? researcher, librarian. That would be pretty good, actually. We get our little librarian, our little historian on board. Ooh, wait, I like the sunbeam. It's hard to see because we can't see it on this one, only in that one, but I think it looks good. Probably. You can wear sandals? I can't see them on your feet. I don't think you need the lamp. Copter? I don't think we need the copter. Is red lace better than bones? I think this is too much. I think we remove you, we remove you, we remove you, we remove you. I don't know where the satchel is. It's on your body. Okay. I think this is good. I think we've got our girl. And we have to go to... We've got our gym. I'll find some like piles of books or something later. And it's it's birthday! 'Cause she's just born. Just hatched, freshly hatched. I'll find some other items to throw in there later, but we've done it. Yippee! So that's how you create a Neopet. If you just created an account, you're not gonna be able to go out and drop 1,000,000 Neo points on a paintbrush, sadly. But do your dailies. Happy birthday, Jim. Happy birthday, Jim. Do your dailies and you'll get Neo points in no time. Play some games, sell some items. The dailies will give you paintbrushes too. But that's how we do it. I think this was an extremely successful Neopets that we did. We didn't play as many games as I thought we would have, but we got to look at a lot of really cool Neopets, and we got to talk about a lot of really cool stuff. And we brought a whole new life into this world who 21 years from now will also be able to vote and drink. But for tonight, for now, it's time to go to bed. It's so bedtime. It's past bedtime. Oh my god, it's almost 11. How? It was 10 like a second ago. Not gonna forget the name. I'm gonna forget the name, and then when I come back to it, I'm gonna laugh so hard because it's so good. Good night, Eeples. Thank you, Jag, for this extremely powerful and good spelling of Jim. Incredible and wonderful. Thanks for stream. Thanks y'all for coming. Thank y'all for coming. Thank y'all for hanging. Thank y'all for chatting. Thank y'all for sharing. Thank you to the raids. Thank you for the follows. It's so time for bed. I'm ready to sleep. I gotta do work tomorrow. I might just send y'all to shrimp tonight. We might do that. I think let's just go to shrimp tonight. It's very sleeping hours. Sleepy, thank you for Sleepy Cap. Him get a little Sleepy Cap. Let's get the little Sleepy Cap too. Yeah, there we go. Complete the trilogy. Everybody get a sleep, everybody get a bed, everybody get a dreams. I'm gonna just send y'all to the Shrimps channel. It's just 24 hours a day shrimp. I'm so glad they're back. I love shrimp. Everybody have a good night. Everybody have a good sleep. Everybody play Neopets. Everybody friend me on, if you create a Neopets account, if this inspires you to do so, send me a friend request. I don't ever do any interactions on Neopets, but then you get to see, once they fix their website, when somebody's online, you get to look in the corner and be like, oh, Ify's online, that's fun. Oh, so-and-so's online, that's fun. Consider playing a Neopets. It's kind of fun and nice, and they're doing plots and events and stuff. But I'm gonna send y'all, maybe several. I'm gonna send y'all over to Shrimp. Have a so sleeping good night, 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 good night.